Hey, chat. Good evening. Sorry, had to work on some things there. Spent the talk 2.0 for a minute. Then also we had to get the compressor fired up. So welcome, guys. It's time. I've called this the Master Blaster because the paint camo's master, and I did find out there are, believe it or not, I found a bunch of videos. A bunch of pictures that kind of show what we're looking for here. And the paint, like this is actually kind of cool. So let me see if I can pull up the one I found. That's really good. This is it's kind of interesting. Not this one. No. Oh, actually, hold on, go back. Which one? Oh, no. No, not that one, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one, not that one. Okay, not those ones. This looks like this is kind of what we're looking at here, as a variation of it, as is. Let me see if I can bring it up. Nope, that's not going to be good. This is basically what we're doing here. All right, where is? So, okay, so here is. This is kind of what we're looking at. This is an M163 Vulcan. This was a short-range air defense thing. It was an M113 with a 20-millimeter Vulcan cannon slapped up on the top. So that's basically the camo pattern we're looking at. It's not going to be as cluttered. And I think we'll do some, because the picture of the M60 I found covered in the master pattern actually has not as it's a bit different variation-wise than the M113. So I think it gives us a little bit of, I think it's a different setup there as far as what we're looking at. Let me see if I can show it. Is this let me go backwards through things? No, I'm on the wrong. All right, wrong thing here. Let me pull it up. Share screen window. Yeah, here we go. Share. So this is an M60 kind of in the paint pattern. I think this is kind of what we're looking at from here. In addition to that, though, I did find there is a listing for the master paint pattern. It's rust brown, sand, forest green, and black, which I have all of. I have all of them. That said, though, I don't think the sand is correct because I already did like a sand with a darker tone in it, but I do have I don't have rust brown exactly, but I have like whole red, which I can kind of make, but I definitely have forest green. I have a shitload of that. And then I have to black. So we're going to use that. And these are, this is something like, it was kind of an experimental thing that got merged into a lot of other patterns. It was like, you could tell this wasn't a long lasting pattern. It was a temporary one that they tried and they kind of painted over it in other situations. But this is a good example of them using it, what this kind of looked like at the time. So this is what we're rolling with, is something like that. And I'll probably zoom in. It's going to be these colors, but it's going to be more like the M60 where it's bigger shapes, just to break it up and make it, obviously got to paint it on. So that is what we're looking at here. And why won't this zoom in at all? Oh, there we go. So there we go. That's what we're looking at. Something like that. So let's go back to this. Now, what I did do when I messed up is I forgot to paint the APU, the auxiliary power unit. So I'm going to have to do that because this gets stuck on right on the back of the son of a bitch right here. And needs to get painted up. So we're going to do that now. And also, Garrett says, I think Joe from Tactical Wisdom, Joe Dolio. Joe is a friend of the show. Joe is a great guy. Very awesome guy. Very great source of information. as well. Especially if you guys are watching Future Conflicts. Those guys are always a treat to listen to because they're so fucking smart. And I feel so awkward when I'm sitting there listening to them because they fucking, those guys know all kinds of interesting shit. And I'm just an idiot sitting there listening to them. So, but yeah, that's basically, if you guys didn't know where the APU goes on an M1 A2 or A1 or onwards, that is that. You were gifted a sub on their channel. Nice. Very nice. Let's see here. What are we bringing up? Okay. Parkinson's League Jenga tournament. That would be funny. Is this paint chart how we determine criminality potential? No. Funny. I still haven't found what I'm looking for, but I know that I'm just going to look some more. And I won't be satisfied until there's nothing left that I haven't tried. So there we go. That's going to be a little darker, but you know what? And it doesn't show up well in this. This is actually the better way what it looks like. This is darker, and that'll make the red and the green kind of pop, I think, a little bit. So, yes. I'm laughing at the Master Blaster in the title. Yeah, well, I thought it'd be funny to call it that, because that's what it is. It's a blaster, and it's Master Blaster. All right, chat. So where did I put the paint tray? Fuck me. Where did I put it? Hold on. Oh, there we go. All right. Okay, since we've been making our own paint thinner, this helps a lot. We can just make tons of this shit now, and we can just run through it. I don't have to worry about stretching it out and getting it dirty. So here we go. Didn't I prime the tank beige last week? Yep. I didn't get this little black box, though. So I'm going to have to run a coat of paint on that, and then I might have to just see how it looks. And then from there, we're going to start painting this fucker up. Actually, this first thing we have to do is we got to put the side skirts on the tank because that's going to be really hard to do if we paint too far. So, we might actually do this right now. We're going to work on this. All right. Okay, so we got to put this on. We got to put these on. Okay, so this goes on like that. I don't know. Let me just grab. So I'm not too worried. If you guys are noticing on the insides of the wheels, I don't have those painted, but you can't see those from where we're going. So I'm not too worried about that. And if there's anywhere else I need to slap on some paint, it's not too bad inside the wheel wells there because we're just going to weather it. I'm not going to slap mud everywhere. I just want to make sure I put on the side skirt right. So we got almost everything else done. Oh, I missed a piece. And we're gonna have to put the tracks on now before we get too far. Oh, chat. Well, we're not as far as I thought we were. Hold on, chat. Hold on. All right, D63 and B35. Yeah, I forgot some pieces. So. They'll look high and they'll look low. Yeah, I was really disappointed. Aaron's like, "Oh, this is not an okay song." It's like, you kidding me? They'll look high and they'll look low. They'll look everywhere we go. But when those sinners find us, we won't hide. They'll come loud and they'll come fast. We shoot first and we can last. Keep your rifle by your side. Singing. Mm-hmm. Did Nick go to prison yet? No. He did not. And honestly, I get, people are... I think you guys are, honestly, I'm just going to say I think you guys are fucking ridiculous sometimes. Chat. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Just the slightest bit. So. Lock him hard under the cuckolds pattern. I miss when the Far Cry games were good, yeah. So, is Kino Casino on tonight? Because I didn't know if they were. I figured they were going on for all this. But still, it could always be worse. You could be Destiny today. In that dumpster fire of a fucking life. I mean, that is just that one's bad, chat. Can always be worse. All right. So we got to scratch some paint free. So we're going to have to paint anyway. So whoops-a-doodle. I'm going to have a clean surface. All right. Groomer Fist. Oh, Casino's destroying Razor Fist right now? Uh-oh. This might be worth listening to. I was surprised. I'd heard all kinds of shit about him, but oh boy. Everybody's getting fucking felted tonight. So.
And it's the same thing. Supernatural has become a recurring obsession. Every DM is about Supernatural and about opinions on Supernatural. Yeah, I don't know.
I love James, but when you get the 19th James comment, very, very annoying. James, I love you though.
Razor Fist, somebody you should know, yes.
Yeah, David Jaffe will do next week. I'll start collecting stuff about David Jaffe.
We're getting there,
I'll get this in a second.
15-year-old when he was 29. We're getting there.
All right. Where do I go?
Okay, go back to the Goonergate Generals. Let's go to Razor Fist, and it's in the Groomer Fist folder. We already did this. We don't have to do it again.
Yeah, well,
but it's, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Razor Fist jerk-off tape that he uploaded to the internet in 2011. He uploaded it himself. This is him fucking jacking himself off there online. I'm not kidding.
What the fuck?
This is Razor Fist taking his little fucking pecker and rubbing it until full fucking completion. He filmed this and uploaded it, so far as I know, by himself on Slutload. So just remember, folks, this is the moral arbiter telling you what you can jerk off to, what you can look at, what you can't look at, saying it's going to cause lustful thoughts. Seems like maybe it's projection, bro. Seems like maybe you need to eat the vegetables and the real Christians can eat the meat, brother. Because they're not tempted to goon and post pictures of themselves, or videos rather, of them masturbating to completion online.
Ash, we have George in chat asking, what is slut load?
Well, that's apparently where this was uploaded to. I hadn't heard of it before today, but here we are. Here we are.
Oh, no.
Now, here we have
Oof.
Razor Fist with his 18-year-old GF.
Okay.
I believe he was 32 here at the time.
Okay.
And this girl was 18. Okay.
Mhm.
So there they are. Now we're going to have an example of them and how they interacted on stream together.
Oh, they were on stream together. Cool.
Her name is Eve, by the way, folks. Her name is Eve.
His name Adam? Go ahead, cocksucker. All right.
Felix Wolf, I say.
Whoa, that's really low. I can't hear.
Let's see if we can boost this.
I say that would be a massive.
I can't. That's like full max volume.
All right.
On max. Let's just.
Felix Wolf, I say Razor Fist for president. I say that would be a massive mistake.
He said Razor Fist for president.
Yeah.
Beer
Hold
is the
on.
Trick says, here is some.
Me as the first lady.
Right?
Oh my God! Ban the fucking Jews.
What?
and-
Whoa, wait,
Whoa,
Thank
buddy!
God that's low volume, guys.
I mean,
Wait
it's-
a minute. What? Gabe wouldn't be happy with Razor's jail date GF there.
Chill.
So,
First lady ban the Jews.
that's what she would do as first lady. She was based, or I guess I don't know.
I mean,
This is
Gabe?
Razor
It's okay to
Fist
say base,
there and
PPP.
His
Oh my
18-year-old
Gabe won't
sweetheart.
get mad.
So all was great within the Razor Fist kingdom. He was winning. But then, one day in 2021, I
I
believe,
remember this, by the way. I remember
this
it.
happened.
Yeah.
This happened.
So,
So his Twitter account starts posting this. I'm Razor and I'm a complete piece of shit. I jerk off to porn while my innocent girlfriend sleeps in the next room, despite criticizing everyone who watches porn online. Huh? But he is the high priest of Goonergate, huh? He's the guy
Jerk
that's
it,
going to
King.
tell it all. Jerk it, buddy. So he has apparently this hot 18-year-old girlfriend. It's still not enough. He's still so porn-brained. He needs to goon while she's in the other fucking room as he preaches his righteous gospel against masturbation, how holier than everyone else he is. Here he is being exposed by that same girlfriend as being the same sort of degenerate that he's running this moral crusade against today. It's just funny how it is, isn't it?
uh-oh.
It's just funny how it is. It really is projection. I can't keep promises I willingly made her, and I belittle her intelligence when she catches me in lies, just like he does to everybody in this community as well.
Yeah.
And then obviously this is Eve. If you haven't seen me on streams, this incident was why. Now you guys know.
I think that's retweeted 25 times within 4 minutes.
Within 4 minutes, there's 25 retweets. Then the whole Twitter account was deleted.
No.
Well, couple days later, we get some cope. Razor Fist goes, always enable two-factor authentication, people. No, it was not Eve. Just a good old-fashioned phishing job. I don't like talking about my private life, even when it happens to be true. So you can imagine how much I love talking about it when it happens to be bullshit. And he posts these DMs between one of his capos and who's supposed to be Eve, saying it totally wasn't her and she had nothing to do with it. Of course, this was all lies. Of course, it was all lies.
She admits it, right?
Because now we get this video leaking. We get this video leaking. Eve leaks this video around this time. And this is Eve fighting with Razor Fist.
No.
In the house, this is their domestic incident. And we have here abusive. Silent Ones doesn't know. A lot of people don't know about this lore, but it's all true.
I heard about this. I didn't
It's
know there
all
was a
true, and it gets crazier and crazier. This isn't even nothing. The next revelations will blow your mind if you don't know. So it's abusive ex telling me to quit my job just because I went out with coworkers. Gets mad when I tell him I won't quit and tells me to get out because he doesn't get what he wants.
He wants her to quit?
He doesn't want her having a job because he doesn't want her having her own money, her own independence, her own social group that might tell her, hey, isn't it weird that you're dating this 32-year-old fucking weirdo, shut-in, incel loser online? Isn't it a bit strange that he tells you he doesn't want you to work a job or have friends or your own money? This is him wanting to assert control over a young and vulnerable woman to make her completely dependent and submissive to him. And you can see the abuse that he's putting her through now. Mind you, this is kindly, Christian, righteous, preacher razor fist. See how he runs his household.
Wait. I'll say one thing. Someone's going, this chick is insane. Yes.
Yeah.
Obviously, sure, she probably
insane. This is definitely a crazy bitch.
Again, as we said with Destiny, that doesn't make what these older guys are doing right. Exactly. It's why they're being chosen.
He chose to date her.
Nobody will side with them because they're fucking crazy and you can get away with all sorts of bad shit.
Yes, it is.
Okay, then you need to go.
Well, how did you come to that conclusion? That doesn't even make any sense.
Because I am telling you, I don't want you to work that job.
Well, too fucking bad. I have the job and I'm not going to quit.
Then fuck you. Get out.
No.
Listen to this shit. This is psychotic stuff. This is abusive. This is textbook abuse and control.
Gives him money to help pay bills?
I know.
Do you believe that?
I'm sure.
No.
You realize I can just remove your name from the fucking lease. You don't pay rent.
I don't care.
So he's threatening her with homelessness to control her, and then he wonders why she might want to have a job to have her own money. You know, I could just throw you out at any time onto the street, right? Yeah, that's why I want this job.
They're calling it Ralpher Fist.
Ralpher Fist.
Oh. Sleep. I am tired. And that's how it's going to go down. Stare me down all you want. It's not going to work.
What? What is it going to work?
Staring me down and being verbally abusive.
What is it going to work?
Jeez.
It's not going
to. Oh boy, chat.
No.
Whoa.
Oh.
That no was fucked. Hang on.
It's not going to. If you want me out tomorrow,
no.
I'm out.
No. And he goes, you don't say how it ever goes, which it's like, whoa, man, like sounds like you're really secure about yourself and about this relationship there.
Funny.
Never fucking goes down. Shut the fuck up.
No. I will not. Stop being verbally abusive. It's not going to work.
So
wow,
just a total fucking clusterfuck. But Razor Fist keeps coping.
This. I don't know if we can show this.
All right, go to the second one. Can we show the second one? I think we can show this.
Yeah, that one we can show. The first one.
So I'll just explain.
No.
So Razor Fist keeps coping and saying, "No, we're still together. This is all bullshit." Da 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 da. Well, then guess what? His girlfriend starts showing up in all sorts of pornos where she's sucking men off. She's sucking off like Dick Masterson's clone here.
Oof.
So either Razor Fist was getting cucked or he was fucking lying that it wasn't Eve that took over his account. That it's Razor Cock, buddy.
We're actually the first one. You can't. I can't show it, but it's that.
But you
same,
can see
but
the dick right in her fucking mouth. Guys, if you want to see all of it, the whole sex tape, the whole nine, you can go to this Kiwi Farms thread. You can read through all of this. This is all like true.
This is like it's not made up. This is grimy.
So you have a literal cuckold.
So
Razor Fist Christian headship over the household and being the head of the household and all of this led to his woman cucking him and sucking dick publicly and exposing him as a coomer that was gooning and being verbally abusive and controlling. Now, this is her birthday, April 12th, 2022. which means she's 22 in 2022. She's born in the year 2000. The problem is her and Razor started talking in 2015, which would put her at 15 years old. That's her story. Oh, you know, that's her story.
Yeah.
By the way, Silent Ones has gifted 50 subs. Razor Fist, by the way, was born, I believe, in 1985.
Yes, he's as old as me.
That
Silent
would put
Ones.
him
Thank you,
in
man.
2015 at about 30 years
that
old.
means a lot to us, man. Thank you, Silent Ones, man.
Huge.
Thank you, everyone. Berserker, all you motherfuckers, tolerator, all you ends out there. Thank you so fucking much.
Okay, so now we're gonna get into her telling her story about the whole situation.
Okay. All right. Oops, sorry. There we
She
go.
says, yeah, go to the next slide.
Sorry.
Despite me openly talking about my right-wing past, an anonymous account is replying to my friends on IG calling me alt-right. This label would have been more fitting when I was 19 or 20, but I've since broken up with the shithead whose politics I adapted and became my own person. Next slide.
Wait,
By the way, Repair Bot has gifted 25
What the
subs.
fucking-
Let's go!
Let's go. Big fucking night. Thank you so fucking much. Repair Bot.
I
sorry,
dated. No,
sorry.
next slide.
Yeah, sorry.
I dated a pretty well-known right-leaning
Chad,
asshole.
I think we
She
got
means
this a
Razor
little
Fist
darker,
from
but we'll make it work.
15 to 20. I will repeat. She dated Razor Fist from ages 15 to 20. I then, too, also became a right-leaning asshole. But that asshole ruined my heart. He's talking about masturbating to porn while she's in the other room and hurt me. She left at 20 and went back to being herself. She wasn't right-wing before him, and she's not right-wing after him. Next slide.
Wow.
Oof.
He said he, by the way, claims that he was going to sue her for defamation. Said lawsuit never occurred.
Okay.
Never occurred.
Okay.
Next slide.
This is all from her mouth, by the way, allegedly from her.
This
so
is
just so
all
you
from her.
know.
So here she goes. Hi, I don't really like to indulge in internet drama, especially my shitty and abusive ex. But yes, I was a teen girl when we started talking, which is how I got into right-wing politics so young. I was also introduced to things like the movie Lolita.
Oh, shit.
Whoa, buddy.
Whoa, buddy, indeed.
Whoa, buddy. It's
Razor Fist, my nibble.
Whoa,
Okay.
buddy.
Holy
Whoa,
shit, man.
Buddy, razor,
Oh,
buddy.
no.
Wait. Hang on. Lolita.
Lolita is the quintessential pedophile novel / movie. It's what gives Lolly its name. It's derived from Lolita.
Okay.
It was written by that Russian author Nabokov, and there's a Stanley Kubrick version. There's a version in the 90s with Jeremy Irons. Not sure which version he introduced her to, but the idea that you're introducing a teen girl to Lolita when you're a 30-year-old man is very fucking troubling. It indicates that it's your fantasy to groom a teenage girl. Razor, this doesn't look good, Razor. It's grimy, buddy.
Oof.
It's really grimy, bro.
Just
you know what I mean?
Says,
But this is the man, which is why she wears dresses like that, like the girl in the movie. This is the guy who's telling you what you can and can't jerk off to. This is the man who's such a moral Puritan that he's going to spurg in purity spiral over pixel tits in a game. And he's grooming a 15-year-old girl when he's 30, showing her Lolita.
And dating her until she was like 18 online.
They internet dated. So when she was 15, she met him. And the internet dated for 3 years until she was 18. He groomed her. Then when she turned 18, he flew her to Arizona to live with him. Whoa, buddy.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Straight up. Well, that's what she's saying.
Okay.
You know?
God, Razor Fist is
thank
trying to
you
be
for
like
finding
Razor
first.
Destiny.
He started to randomly get mean as fuck. It's burnt into my brain, him calling me things like a low IQ troglodyte. It sounds like him. Was just very nasty towards me, and I did literally everything for him. Towards the end of the relationship, I started catching him being sneaky. He had a porn addiction.
Well,
I
okay.
actually caught him
Shocker,
red-handed
shocker.
one late night, and he was so pissed off. He ended up pushing me hard towards the door. For some reason, he wanted to kick me out. I fell to the ground, and then he pinned me down and didn't let up until a minute later.
Okay, that's dark.
The next day, I was gone back to Chicago and haven't been back since. That was damn near 3 years ago. And I own woman now. That's all I'll say. And the reason for me saying this is because I'm tired of protecting somebody who hurt me mentally and physically, pushing me, spitting in my face. He is very much an insincere asshole. Have a good day. So
he was caught jerking off and then he pushes her?
Yeah.
Like,
that's her story.
No shit, your girl's gonna be pissed off when she walks in and you're beaten.
But isn't there like, is there not a pattern of behavior here when you have Sticks, Hex, and Hammer charged with battery? Razor Fist is accused of this fucking shit by his ex. You know, they're both gooners. Razor Fist is on camera jerking off. He has his own fucking gooner tape. He got caught by his girlfriend jerking off, got fucking exposed. But these are the moral authorities in Goonergate that are going to tell us how we need to live our lives. I'm just not going to take this shit from him.
No.
Nor should anybody take this fucking shit from him, dude.
This is actually insane, Ashton. You understand?
Oh, yeah. It's totally crazy.
This is fucking wild, bro. It's like, fuck off. Like, stay in your fucking lane.
Now we're going to talk about John Delarose, the holy high fucking priest. We have
I've
this
heard,
video
yeah, he's got
of
some
this
shit
guy.
going on.
I had to edit it, by the way, because it had
yeah, that
this
one's
guy left in some crazy
that's all
images.
I've heard about this.
I had to fucking
I'm following this on Twitter.
So
this
now
is
John
interesting.
Delarose,
Fucking
high
mega-
priest of gooning, or Goonergate, telling us that we need to get perversion out of this and out of that. It turns out he's a furry. He's a brony. Let's have a look.
Now, okay, let's
Yes.
check this out.
Interesting.
Stabby drops a
Now, by the way, me and John Delarose, we were cool. I mean, but I see him in every reply about this. Not one a week ago, and I'm like, maybe it's just one cold take, whatever. Every reply, bro, it's just crying about Melanie Mac, crying. So this guy called, I think it's Hypnotic. I might be wrong here. I'll try to find his name. Makes this video. Okay, you ready?
fucking mega bomb.
I can't fucking full screen it for some reason. So I'm sorry. Why the fuck can't I full screen it?
Somebody asked where I get.
Oh, there you go.
Well, this is a WWE shop special. It's the Bret Hart shirt because he's Razor's favorite wrestler. So the excellence of elocution there, Razor. This one's for you, buddy.
Okay.
You fucking groomer sicko.
Okay, so
Fuck you, buddy.
All right, so it is Hypnotic. Yeah, that's fucked up. All right, this is Hypnotic.
PPP coming out the top fucking
I
rope.
this down from 26 minutes to 15. I'll watch a bit of it.
Stabby drops a fucking mega bomb. Okay, an absolute mega bomb that I was
Remember, John has been in everyone's fucking replies. He's been battling with Smash JT. He told Smash JT, like, basically that, you know, like about Melanie Mac and all that, defending Melanie Mac and stuff. And then at one point, Smash JT puts out a video saying John's claiming that I'm cool with him, but we're not. He's a furry weirdo. And I was like, what? What's happening here? Guys,
You know,
we'll try to
because he
break
was
this
kind of
down.
the last guy that I really expected this from, because he's supposedly so Christian and so right wing and so anti woke. It's like, surely not. But it wasn't just one instance. It was like dozens of examples of him just on his main Twitter account, like retweeting degenerate furry pornography, like really. And he says it's funny. It's a joke. Similar to Ricada, how the Baldo is funny and a joke, or you know, Mr. Girl and all that stuff about pedophilia is funny and a joke.
So weird and
It's
funny,
trying
chat.
to shift the Overton window with comedy in order to be exhibitionist with their perversions.
Okay, here we go.
Not expecting. So Savvy drops his bomb and she says, do you know what's fascinating about John? He's a furry, a closet gay brony furry.
I wouldn't
know-
even classify him as a closet brony furry. It seems like he's pretty open about this, but just keep going.
Okay, well, keep going.
I know what a furry is. I didn't know what a brony was. Obviously, I know closet gay. I was starting to get confused. Then he says, and you know what? Or she says, you know what? I think that's kind of sweet. No reason to be angry, John. You don't have to be afraid of who you really are. I may not be a Pokemon enjoyer like that, but I sure will support you in your love for it. How do you feel about Typhlosion? So obviously, you can't see it because I have them blocked, but you can just press view. And when you press view, you realize that back in 2019,
All right, there we go, chat.
Multiple
Gotta
posts,
screw it
not
on.
just one.
It
There is a
says,
lot. At
Want
first, I
to
didn't-
get in on this hot Lucario and pony ass. Hashtag war campaign. Hashtag alt furry. So this is like, these are the people in Goonergate who openly
War
post
campaign.
on timeline about pony ass and Pokemon ass.
Wait, is he being... Hang on, let's keep watching.
I didn't even believe it.
This is retarded.
I didn't even believe it at first.
This is the Homer Simpson walking through the bushes and then
it
walking.
literally just didn't even take but 1 week for all of this stuff to be exposed, right?
So I looked into it as she kept posting. I was like, wow. So back in 2019, you got John Delarose saying that Soy Child,
And
Edwin, I
exactly.
don't know.
So
He's
for those
tagged-
of you who don't know,
isn't he? Like, he's
War
gotta be-
Campaign, by the way, was an old Comicsgate thing that Ethan Van Sciver put together. And in order to be in War Campaign,
This is not.
you had to send a picture of your penis to Ethan Van Sciver so that he would know that you were an eternally loyal soldier.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether John actually sent that or not. And like maybe this is part of the humiliation rituals for being in Warhammer is you have to jerk off to ponies and fucking Lucario. But either way, I don't think this guy has the moral high ground to tell anybody what to do with their penis.
Abute 954. That is not a lie. John Delarose told me that.
Okay,
he had-
what part? What?
Like,
I mean,
what was
what part of it is a lie?
Yeah, what part is
Because
a
like
lie?
so like I'm going off that Comicsgate documentary that came out. It seemed pretty well researched and well sourced that you had to send dick pics.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it was run by Rohash, yes. So you had to send Rohash pictures of your penis.
Sorry, it was Rohash.
And
okay,
then-
yeah.
And yeah. And then John and then fucking EVS was above Rohash and had access to the stash. I mean, it doesn't take a
we go,
rocket
chat. We're cleaning
scientist to
off our,
see that fucking
here.
EVS was
Sorry.
pulling the strings on Rohash, bro. Okay.
a bunch of people, and it's want to get it in on this hot Lucario and pony ass. So he's asking these people if they want to get in on Lucario and pony ass.
I gotta ask John if he was here. Like, this has got to be.
And this
But he
yeah.
he posted it a lot though.
That's the thing is
My
it
God.
stops being a joke. Like if it's a couple, okay, but then when it's like a constant pattern of behavior, like I stop thinking it's a joke because so many perverts they hide their perversions behind jokes. And you know, if we're gonna
What's
be the
the
moral
joke about?
arbiters,
I
you know
don't-
what
Looking
I
up
mean?
Lucario, be
don't know.
careful.
I'm just.
God, bro. I don't even.
I'm tuning
I
it
don't
all
even
out.
know what
Yeah,
this shit
dude, I do this
means.
for a living.
I
I
don't
tune
even know
out
what it means.
degenerate
Anyway,
shit for a living.
so if we keep going, and I mean this thread is dangerous, bro. This thread is absolutely. I gotta be very careful going down this thread.
Okay, look at that.
No, by the way,
There
by
was
the
like
way-
a Pokemon's ass.
okay. So I have
John
to-
was posting this shit, man.
No, hang on. So I'll even say this. This guy scrolls past this image, and I had to bleep it out. Fully black screen. It was literally the outline of a vagina on this furry thing.
going down
Whoa, buddy.
It's
she says, I'm seeing a trend in those who are pro-censorship, and it's quite funny. V says, please do not mix up furries with bronies. Savvy says he's both. And then someone says, is that real? Pervy Sage, I quote tweet for a reason.
Buddy, Hypnotic, you can't be scrolling through this thread live. Like,
That's crazy,
hide the
bro.
screen, scroll, unhide. Like, keep doing that. Like,
This post is from an account you blocked. Let's see. You're desperate if making jokes on the internet is what got to push a cancel mob. LOL, it's not working.
okay.
So apparently
he claims it's a joke. He's claiming it's a joke. All right, fair. I mean, what's this? Hang on.
apparently it's jokes to talk about furries for 3 years. This man talks.
You know who'd be great right now to have on his Wiggle
3
on a
years.
Crapcast.
No, but it gets better.
He could really,
So
he could really narrate it.
I'm pretty sure I censored it.
I hope you did, buddy.
All right.
One job on this.
He
I
says
did,
you don't
I
have to be
did, I
ashamed,
did.
John.
We're gonna get too
You
far.
can
We
be
gotta
the
do
real one you are here.
that now.
I'm gonna hide our screens. I'm pretty sure I did.
You're among degenerates. Do
99
bunnies do
yeah,
it for
see?
you?
I literally
Yeah, and so
removed
right there was a Pokemon vagina that John
Yeah.
had tweeted out.
it. Yeah.
Which it's like he's so concerned, by the way, about people seeing tits and ass in a video game, but he's not concerned about people seeing a Pokemon's vagina on main timeline. Like,
This is how I felt.
Really compute, you know?
This is how I felt right here. This is how I felt right here. Madam said, like, people attacking Madam Savvy. Hey, is he literally? Do you have proof? I'm curious because I'll believe you, especially because he's how he's been acting. Looking up the quote tweets, I show you all the tweets. You can conclude for yourself. Epic Mike is out here dancing. Epic Mike is out here dancing. And again, we're just gonna go over a couple of tweets before I make my point. But this is interesting. So shout out to John. I know you're in the chat right now. Again, I don't want John canceled, man. I want him to be. Whoa, I'm not going down there.
Whoa.
What the
Yeah.
There, whoa.
John.
I don't want him to be
Yeah.
canceled. I want him.
Oh no! Oh no!
To-
Gooner Gate
I want him to be
Bros.
able to have his platform so that everybody can see him for the fucking grifting ass piece of shit that he is. Right? And I don't want you guys to harass him. Don't harass John. All right? Don't harass John. Just let John speak to himself. All right? John is obviously an advocate for gooning. It's quite unfortunate that he decided to be a general in Goonergate, considering that
This guy. Yeah, how about the general fucking chicken tits?
You know
he
what I
wanted to
mean?
go.
Like, this is what it all comes down to in the end. Is these guys don't have a fucking leg to stand on.
Right.
It's all just bullshit.
Go after everybody else for being gooners, and then come to find out he is one of the ultimate gooners. Anyway,
Okay.
so let me go back up really quick. Whoa, geez, I
Wait, I censored
gotta
it
scroll
again.
fast,
Oh,
otherwise.
thank God.
I had to censor it again. Is this guy scrolling through Pokemon vagina on live? I'm like, no, chill.
But it's just,
It gets
my
crazy
whole
out
point is, like, they got to get off their high horses with this stuff. Because it's just like so fart huffing. They're so smug. They're so superior to everybody. And I'm one to give the self-righteousness talk, but holy fuck, guys.
Me, dude.
Like, we have to, like, settle down with this shit and stop being so aggressive, like Quartering and Razor Fist were being and John was being. It's like, you guys have skeletons in your closet too.
Mhm.
Let he who hasn't goon shoot the first rope here, boys.
Remember when
Holy fuck.
Remember when Quartering peed in the basement?
Yeah.
Or no? Remember that?
We
He peed-
Pepperidge Farms remembers. Yes. Yes.
There.
And maybe we're gonna have to go there next.
I
'cause
have it. I have
Don
it. I have it.
Quartering One there
You know
isn't
what?
gonna be
You know what? We
fucking
should
happy.
do the chat. So we do the classic. It's 5 minutes, short video. Quartering peeing and then he misses the fucking bucket and pees on the floor.
He's on the floor.
He pees on the floor.
It's Goonergate, man. You got to be careful with the fucking. You got to.
Whoa. He's
I
scrolling
don't know
back
if we
down.
can show somebody pissing on Kick or not.
No,
but
no, he's not like it's not visual. It's audio.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's only audio. All right, let me just.
Be careful out there.
I'm hiding the screen in case.
So
I
actually,
missed
you know what? Let's
something.
go back. Let me go to Savvy's profile.
By the way,
I
there are
don't-
also.
Yeah,
I'll
go
say this too with John. I don't know how true they are. I haven't looked into it enough, but there are accusations that John beat his wife as well.
What?
So
What?
like a high holy trinity of wife beaters with fucking John,
Yeah.
Sticks, and fucking Razor Fist. They all have accusations against them for this shit. I don't know if they did it
was
or not.
in the
did it.
divorce filing.
Yeah.
It was?
So,
It's
know,
well
women
known.
lie and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
these guys, like, come on, especially with Sticks. Like, I know the most about that
Do I
one.
like the model show?
And the
Thanks,
Razor
J-Rock.
Fist situation, when you really look at
It's
that,
crazy.
it's crazy.
But
It makes
Ashton-
your stomach turn. But
Isn't this the
this is
craziest
the new
thing?
moral majority, man.
Isn't this the crazy thing? It's like you have skeletons in your closet, you have this, you have that. And basically what we're saying here is like you're all pointing the finger at all the audience and everyone who's criticizing, saying that they're bad people, demonic, for criticizing Melanie Mack and yada yada yada. When all you motherfuckers have these dark things in your past, or
Yeah, some
or
of this
have
shit's
done
pretty
things
fucking bad.
untoward, it's like shut the fuck up. Okay, you aren't Jesus, you aren't the fucking Pope. Shut the fuck up. You're a YouTuber. So shut up. And by the way,
I don't know.
fucking Sticks is literally a Satanist.
Yeah.
Practicing black magic. Can we get him to stop killing people with black magic?
Right? Start with that before
And then
the
we
fucking
worry
cleavage.
about killing gaming asses, like for real.
Thought she had it in this post, but she doesn't. So
Okay. Hang on, I'm not
let's see what we
gonna-
got here.
Who just wants it?
Okay, let's go up.
Imagine scrolling through a furry thread on Twitter live on YouTube. This hypnotic guy is
Right here.
balls, bro.
Dear
Well,
me,
Teddy,
John. Dear me.
Theodore Feezer, the bald, says, I don't think Melanie will be on Friday Night Tights again. Not sure about Razor. G&G is against Melanie. Well, and it doesn't have to come to this, but they've pushed
Who's
it to
G&G?
this point.
Geeks and gamers.
I actually
Oh,
don't even
gamers and geeks and gamers.
game.
I like that guy. Yeah,
But
he's cool.
it didn't have to come to this point, but these guys are so
It didn't have to be
serious
this
about
way.
defending Melanie Mack to the death and white knighting for my lady that they're just taking it to the mat. And they're gonna go hard even more. They're not gonna fucking look at their own fuck. Maybe I ought to repent from being such a self-righteous, smug piece of shit. It's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Indeed. So John makes a post, says, Hail Yif Master. All
Look at this.
What?
Oh, whoa, whoa, buddy, John. What are we looking at here? What are we looking at here, John?
Blur this
Do you
out
care-
in case. I
care-
don't know.
Well, no, I think we can show this. Care to explain, John? I'll just describe it. We have Mewtwo and Lucario in a loving homoerotic embrace.
Alt furry.
I don't want to
I
know.
was like alt right, but you're furry.
But he's an alt furry. Okay.
Furry. Hashtag alt furry. We got Mewtwo. We got Mewtwo cuddling. Okay, Lucario. That's not that bad, right?
I'm
What?
gonna be
Then she-
would you
What
I'm gonna be real. Would you sooner? This is real for everybody. Would you sooner have your kid see a hot chick's jiggling ass, or have them see Pokemon vagina, Pokemon hugging, Pokemon? I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna choose every single fucking time for them to see the hot chick's ass, because it's normal,
Yep.
or at least more normal than
Normal
that.
enough.
Jesus.
I guess she makes another post. Let's see. She makes another post. Our brother thinks we are not.
Oh, buddy! Hold on, John. What's this here, John? You know, John. What are you posting, John?
Jesus Christ on a cracker.
Oh, but it's the fucking. What game is it again? That caused
the
all of this to happen.
Chronicles of Descent or something?
The
Descending
Age of
Chronicles.
The Descent into Hell?
Shit like this.
Jack, someone has to help
No,
me.
it-
Jesus
really
Christ, chat.
important that we campaign against that game so that John could post this on Maine Well, telling us all about Jesus and his love. Can't you just feel
Holy
the love
fucking
of
shit, you
can't
guys.
just feel the love of Jesus washing over all of us right now?
John Dillon.
Wow, man. You know what? I'll give him this. It makes me want to go to mass. Makes me want to go to church, actually.
It does.
Maybe that was his 4D chess maneuver.
Listen, even if you're joking about this furry stuff, you're still posting it for people to see.
You know, like, this is not, I don't know, man. This is beyond. Look at that. Like, look at what we're looking at, man.
Okay. Ew. Look at this.
Sure, Melanie co-signs this, right?
badger?
Melanie?
Melanie
Look what the
co-signs
badger's
it.
saying
Ah.
there.
Oh my
I knew
god.
it was a bad idea to go jogging.
What?
It burns my heart. Oh,
You know,
while I'm in here.
There we go, chat. We got
Where
a thread
would you
on.
Get
Hold
these
on.
images, even if it's a joke, because I wouldn't know where to go to find this shit.
I don't even know. Chat.
Committed to his yiff. Oh wow.
During my
Does it
heat.
have it? Now, is the fucking character gooning?
No, she's like, I don't even know.
She has her hand down her fucking pants.
I can't.
It's drawn so poorly, you can't really figure it out. But
Listen,
like,
Flake, this is a whole blur.
holy
This is an
buddy,
anti-clip
you can't
channel
fucking
clip.
do this
No.
shit.
Oh wow. I knew it was a bad idea to go jogging during my heat.
Okay.
Whatever the fuck this is rubbing itself. From John De La Rose. Interesting.
Oh my god.
We're spreading the love of the Lord.
There's another one here. Brother No, Alt Furry.
Whoa, buddy! Hey, John, this is Degen. John? Holy fuck. Really? Whoa, man. The moral paragons of Goonergate.
Whoa!
The general.
Holy shit, we are not showing that.
This motherfucker almost hypnotic almost scrolled down.
You know?
Past it, like the fucking.
Let me scroll down.
Even
It's just a joke, guys. It's all just a big joke. Well, then why can't the Korean game be a joke then?
Yeah.
It's art, guys.
Oof.
Let me scroll down. Hold on.
Oh no, chat.
Whoa, holy shit.
Look at his chat, like, bro. Yo, what the fuck?
Oh.
Wait, look at this guy's goal. You read his goal on the top, Ash.
John's Furry House. What does
Oh
that mean?
no.
This
Oh,
guy, who
no.
is- who is he? I've never heard of this guy before. He's cool.
We are not showing that.
Hypnotic, people are saying.
Jesus. Oh God. I'm dodging bullets
What?
right here.
This guy's fucking.
Another one. My alt furry war campaign armies jacked as fuck. So I mean, clearly the guy loves his furries. The guy loves his furries. War campaign alt furry, fucking it up.
What am I looking at?
What is that?
I'm assuming he's making fun of War Campaign here. I'm gonna guess.
You know, I'm pretty sure this is the Goon Squad. You know, like, listen, we're putting together a team to goon. We're gonna get Groomer Fist. We're gonna get John Del Faraz. We're gonna get fucking Melanie Mac in the quartering, the fucking piss bucket. Like, whoa, buddy.
It's like the A team of gooning.
Yo,
Goon
John,
Avengers is more like it. Like,
Jesus, this is so fucking fucked
Up?
I'm assuming he's making fun of this
Cucking
guy.
it up? What the fuck?
I'm being as charitable as you could
What?
here.
This is why we need alt furry. Reading Animal Farm and becoming anti-communist. Reading Animal Farm and becoming a vegan. Reading Animal Farm and becoming a furry. Reading Animal Farm and becoming alt furry.
what does alt furry mean? Does it mean that you're also a pedophile, or
Like alt-right, probably.
what
with
does that
furries.
mean? It's just a joke, bros. It's just a joke. I don't think that this defense would hold water for anybody else. You think? You think?
I
If
don't
we
think
were
so.
posting this shit to man, would quartering be so charitable? Oh, it's just a joke, guys. Come on.
Buddy, I don't even know what to say. I'm laughing hard about it. This is funny.
Okay. Guys, I
imagine hitting view while live and not being
really,
not panicking.
I really don't know. I was warned by a very reliable internet rando that all furry is terror bad, and I would never ever want to associate with those people, or my career would be ruined. Glad I was warned off in time.
What?
I should make a story about
wait. So he was part of it, but then wait.
Starfighter, pilot space, chickens versus foxes.
I think he's
so I
just
can
being
appeal to my all
sarcastic.
furry base.
Okay.
Because Star Fox references, chickens are funny. Please don't forget that Edwin the Ace wants some of that fine piece.
Okay, what are we doing here?
Whoa, man.
Come on, buddy. Come on, guys. Jesus.
Okay. Whoa, buddy.
Fucking
Of
A.
Lucario ass.
Like at this
Oh,
point,
fucking
Gunner
cancer
Gators,
chat.
like
Holy
it's beyond felted. It's beyond table. Like the table is gone. The game is up, guys. You've all been exposed. It's time to go back.
This is some sick shit, bro.
Nah, bro.
It's time to go to church, guys.
Nope. Nope.
Those jokes.
Nope. What I do care about is when you decide with your little Christ, your little cross people friends, when you go out there and you start attacking people on Twitter.
Yep.
And you try to claim to be holier than thou.
Yes.
And then every time I'm talking about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I have you in my replies talking about how I'm gay, talking about how I'm woke, talking about how I'm degenerate because I want to see gay sex, blah, 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 whatever.
Wait.
So, because I guess there's an option for a gay romance in the game, it means that everybody who bought it chose to do the gay romance.
Yeah.
Wanted to have gay sex or whatever.
Buddy, come on. That's so stupid.
Right.
That's so stupid.
But all this furry stuff is A-okay,
That's so straw man, though, isn't it?
Not you being a reply guy in my comments, trying to pretend to be holier than thou amongst everybody else or above everybody else. And calling everybody gooners.
To be fair, Quangster, yeah, gay romance.
Yeah,
it's
gay. I would prefer it not be in the game.
Yeah, 100%. I'm not going to be playing
what? Like, I didn't play it. If you disagree with it, don't fucking play it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I'm not going to play it.
What do we need to campaign for laws to eliminate gay romance from games? I guess so.
I mean, yeah.
What else are you going to do? Like, if you're going to say, I don't want to buy it and I don't think people should buy it, that's fine. But when you start thumping your Bible and talking about how you don't want this in entertainment and it's not acceptable.
But then you're posting Lucaria's ass or Luchar, whatever his name is, his ass.
It's just a different situation.
It's whatever. When I got you doing all of that and you're out here trying to literally fuck Lucario in the ass, at least according to your publicly available social media posts.
Come on, man.
That's a bit of a problem, right? That's a bit hypocritical, which seems to be a consistency among you guys.
Oh,
it seems to be a consistency. It's the hypocrisy that are pissing off people.
Yeah,
nobody cares what you're into.
Thank you, Hypnotic.
Nobody cares. Most of the people in this chat, myself included, we're all gooners. We all goon on all.
Let's go. This guy doesn't give a fuck. Let's go.
Oh, man.
Yes. Hey,
most
brother,
people,
Hypnotic.
I mean, most people, if they're being honest,
Goon gang.
right? I don't know.
But the thing is, it's like, okay.
All kinds of shit. We like our titties. We like our ass, right? We may not like furries, but again, that's different. Whatever. It's up to you. But
this, by the way, Hypnotic, what he's saying here is the average gamer.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the average person, bro.
What this is ultimately, and why this is foolish beyond any sort of theological or moral discussion or debate, is it's these guys turning on their audience. Is what it is. It's them telling the audience, no, you're wrong, and I'm going to preach to you and lecture to you about this stuff, and I'm not going to give you what you actually subscribe for, which was anti-woke takes in gaming. Now I'm going to give you a moral lecture about Jesus, and it's a bait and switch, and people feel betrayed, is what it is.
It's the worst part. The hypocrisy.
I don't understand how you could be out here trying to pretend as if you're so much better
I
than everyone.
can't take this seriously. Like, this is
No,
fucking
man.
ridiculous, bro.
It's all just a big joke, and they're losing, and they're not going to win this situation.
No.
Everybody else.
They're choosing to just basically attach themselves to a fucking anchor and go to the bottom of the ocean for Melanie Mac. Why? Why though? It doesn't. It is the simpery that strong,
Or she's got
gentlemen?
like pictures of
I
them all
don't
sucking
know.
dick or something.
What is there
Finally, the
something
thought.
else at play here? Is this a psyop? Is this some sort of infiltration and subversion mission? Like, what is actually going on?
And yet you literally want to fuck Pokemon in the ass. I don't get it. He says you want some of that fine piece of Lucario ass. Again, that's not my words, that's his words on his social media page. So
John De La Rose is
come
part
on,
of comedy.
Kata, what are we doing, Kata? Kata!
Whoa, buddy. It's John when he scrolls past the Pokemon picture. It's very, very accurate. Very accurate stuff.
Okay, I think what is going
Do we get the point? Is there any more? Like, is there any reason?
But he's
he
continue on with this?
he
Listen, guys, I hope this is the last segment that we have on Goonergate. I hope we can all just realize it's a fraud and fucking move on. You know what I mean?
I hate Goonergate. Hang on. Can we watch the one famous quartering clip?
All right.
Yeah, the quartering clip.
And then we still have Kakita and we have King Dave.
Oh, they haven't done
Oh, I
Nick
don't
yet?
know.
Oh,
On
buddy.
it, or we could come back tomorrow and do a bonus show
Never know.
on it.
No, we can do it tonight.
Maybe I'll
right.
be in my trash can down here. I don't know.
Oh no!
Hang on.
Why would you say
You
that?
never know. You never know. Maybe I'm gonna pee in my trash can down here. I don't know. My wife went out for pizza without me, and I'm angry about it. So I'm gonna.
God, he's
win
so
this
low
round,
energy.
and then-
He's so boring.
She went.
Oh my God!
She went.
He went
Oh,
out
they did Nick already?
pizza, she
Oh,
went out to get
Kakita. They mean
fucked
Canada.
by
Sorry.
another man. She cartering.
gonna
The
pee.
cockering. Jeremy
If I
Hambly.
don't-
Well, he wants to step out on his wife with Melanie Mac, so she'll be stepping out on him. to
Yeah.
Get Pete.
Yeah, guys, I messed up. Yeah,
in this
Kakita's
round,
Canada
I'm
for
gonna
them.
pee in my own basement.
What? Oh my God! By the way, talk about gooners. Look in those eyes, man. Those eyes have seen some shit, haven't they? Look at those black bags under his fucking eyes, man. He looks like the proto gooner, and it looks like he's jacking off right then and there.
Look at this background. Get woke, bro. That's so.
Fine goon
What do you think
eyes.
about that? I don't have a bathroom down here. Oh, we made it.
This is
I was
so
ready to pee my
bizarre.
pants. I'm ready. I don't have a toilet down here. All I have is a drain in the floor.
What?
He's a drain in the floor. He's gonna go pee on the floor.
What
We're
is
gonna have
up?
to
Like,
use it,
he's,
though.
what is up with his facial expressions, man? Like, what, he looks
Because
fucked.
he's fucking drunk.
I don't know.
He's drunk as fucking this.
Yo, so
Oh,
shy. Hey,
man.
posting. Thanks, buddy. Yo, look
guy.
at this fucking.
I feel like we're gonna have to use it though. I feel like we're gonna have to use it.
You're gonna piss in the fucking ash.
I gotta pee so bad.
Go pee.
I gotta pee so bad. 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 I'll never survive this round. I'm not gonna survive this round. I gotta pee so bad.
Oh no.
Just go pee, man.
You know he's letting out some droplets.
Oh, I'm almost about to pee my
Is he,
pants. I
like,
gotta pee so
on
bad.
drugs?
I gotta pee so bad.
He takes pills, I
lose
think.
so I can
He
pee,
admitted this shit.
But I
too.
don't want to lose.
No, I'm here.
Just
Look,
piss your pants, man.
and cameras are moving.
Does he wear Depends?
I think so.
This glue doesn't have
He
accelerator.
drinks, Tito's.
I don't have that. Sorry.
Is it vodka? What's Tito's?
I don't know. The
you
guy
dare talk about
that's
water.
Tito's vodka. The guy is so
Ah.
fucking concerned about winning a children's video game
Come
if it looks
on.
like 6 people in chat.
I'm just gonna put a little more.
That's a
glue in
regular
there.
stream for
I
him,
feel so
though.
bad.
I don't know,
You guys
dude.
don't
Like
even know.
when you look like that, when you're that old, should you really be playing Fall Guys on stream? Like, I'm just saying, man. Like,
Like, play it
The P,
privately,
the P.
secretly,
I
like,
don't know what to
Fuck.
say.
not
I
a
don't.
God
know,
damn
I
it.
don't
Water.
know,
Don't
man.
talk
Like,
about water.
You
Fuck
play
me.
go to
Arma.
the bathroom, man. What are we doing
Don't
here?
talk about it.
What
Don't talk about it.
Fucking
Don't talk
annoying.
about it.
He's gonna go
I made the
piss.
final round. Somebody owes me 10 subs.
No, he sounds
Somebody
like
else
a
make that
child.
sound. I
You're
made it
right.
wrong.
He's like, oh my
Alright.
god, I have to go pee. I have to
Oh
go
my God.
pee.
Remember when he did
I have to be
the
so bad.
bail sticks out of jail for a
Yeah,
goal?
Jail Sticks Fund, which by the
angry
way,
my
Sticks
bladder
had to
is.
do free
You guys don't
shows up
know, it's
until
gonna
this week.
explode. My bladder's
And then
gonna blow.
Jeremy won't return him the bail money that he worked for free for. Like,
Nobody's been eliminated either.
Sticks got double cocked.
Get up!
Is it
up! No!
Oh God! Oh, here we go.
He's shittered. He's drunk. He's drunk. Get up!
He's pissing on the floor.
Buddy. I don't
Apparently, his wife started yelling at him for it or some
Well, I wouldn't be surprised.
shit. Quarter Ralph. They're calling him Quarter Ralph. All right. Well, let's see what he says when he comes
Never
back.
lost that round.
Come on.
I've never lost that round. I've never lost that round.
So
By the way, you know what that means, right? That he pissed there? Okay, we'll stop this now. You know what that means? It means he's done it before.
Yeah, it's not his first rodeo.
It's
with
not the
this
first
stuff.
rodeo, yeah.
All right, I guess we're going into Kakada now.
Wow, we did it.
Okay, so we're starting off. This is like a disaster. This first story. This is.
Had some subs,
It's-
by the way.
Let's get some subs because we have a lot of show
We're
left
on
to go.
Hour
This
5.
Kakada segment might be 2 or 3 hours on its own because
Oh,
we got
Jesus.
a lot of content, and then we have probably
on.
2 or 3 hours of King Dave. So we'll see here, folks. So we're starting off here with the absolute state of poverty in Canada, the cost of living, the cost of inflation. If we go into folder 1, Kingston food,
Okay.
So
you see the
Kingston.
headline. Kingston becomes the latest Ontario city to declare an emergency for food insecurity. So it's a
Brutal.
total emergency alert, everybody. Kingston City Council declared food security an
Fucking A.
emergency, becoming the 3rd Ontario city to do so over the past few months. Kingston made the move last week during a council meeting as the city has seen a
Bitch,
rapid
motherfucker.
rise in the number of people who have experienced food insecurity. The Public Health Service says 1 in 3 people are experiencing food insecurity. That means that they can't eat. Let me repeat. 1 in 3 people in Kingston can't afford food.
No.
They can't afford to feed themselves or their families. Beyond that, with food insecurity,
okay,
means
I get
not
it.
only can they
Accelerate.
not
Yeah, I
afford
don't
it,
know. I don't
but
think
the
it'll work
food bank can't
on this
support
shitty
them.
fucking rubber
So they
tread.
are in
I get it. Accelerate. Yes.
fucking
Starving.
starving.
Accelerant. I don't think it's
Okay,
gonna work.
that's insane. What
This
the
is
fuck?
this is Kingston. This is not some rundown, dirty, fucking decrepit shithole. Kingston is
Can I rig
one
it
of
up?
the
No, I
jewel
don't. I don't know
cities
what to do with
of
this.
this country.
It's
Kingston was considered to be the capital of Canada during Confederation. You know, Kingston has long been known as a military town. It's on the St. Lawrence River. It is a middle-class city in Canada. It is considered a nice city in Canada. It is now to the point where 1 in 3 people there can't afford food. And it's about to get worse. Donald Trump is bringing in tariffs of 25%. Canada is fucked. People are going to be starving. We are going to get food riots soon. This is not good. By the way, huge support. $250,000 man has gifted 25 subs.
Let's go.
Auntie Charles has gifted 5 subs. And Danks Need Pimp for 5 subs as well. Huge support here going into the 5th hour of the program. This stuff is fucking depressing.
You know who lives in Kingston? Armored Skeptic.
Oh, no,
He's
man.
having a tough time.
He's Canadian?
So, obviously,
No
people
fucking
on
way.
welfare now in Ontario receive $733 a month, which isn't even enough for food.
So there we go. I'll leave this alone
You
for now.
can't
Fuck it.
survive anymore on $733. There's no way.
Actually impossible.
It's actually fucking impossible.
Yeah.
So, St. Vincent de Paul provided 18,000 meals in 2019. In 2024, they've had to provide
This isn't super glue.
997 meals, and it's not enough.
47. Yeah. Wow.
So it's almost like a tripling of food.
So what happens? Do they just let people die of starvation?
Yes. Well, what are you going to do?
God.
You know, the counselor's talking about how when he was 8, his father was injured on the job, and he was wondering why his grandparents were coming by and dropping off groceries all the time, and wondering why his parents were talking in hushed tones about money in the kitchen, or hearing his mother cry in the kitchen and his father tell my mom it's going to be okay. These are things that stay with you for your whole life. But this is not somebody that's fallen on hard times, a family that slipped through the cracks. This is 1 in 3 people. This isn't like the bottom 5 or 10% of loafer fucking bums. These are people in the middle class that aren't just falling out of the middle class. They're falling to the point where they can't afford to eat. This is what Canada is coming to in 2025.
The average person.
This is fucking serious, man. The average person now is starving. Yeah. So this situation is unacceptable and unsustainable. While food banks continue to fill a critical gap, this is a broader issue, and we can't solve alone. And it's not just a Kingston problem or a Mississauga problem. It's an everywhere problem.
That's brutal, bro. That's insane.
Yeah.
Wow.
This never was the case in Canada ever. Now we're talking about the tariff situation. So, as we see here, Alberta Premier Daniel Smith met with President Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago, and they discussed the vital U.S.-Canada energy relationship. You see her there with Kevin O'Leary and Trump, and we were told they were going to save Canada, that this was the mission, that they were going to convince Trump to spare us and not destroy our economy. Let's go to the next slide. Next slide. Well, Trump, we thought we were saved on the 20th. We thought, oh, well, Trump hasn't said anything about the tariffs all day.
Yep.
And it's not on his list of executive orders. So I guess it's going to be okay.
And here we go.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't okay.
Mexico and Canada, because they're allowing vast numbers of people. Canada's a very bad abuser also. Vast numbers of people to come in and fentanyl to come in.
When do you think we would?
I think February 1st.
All right, chat. There we go. We got the paint stripped off. We're ready to start gluing.
Days. Apparently, Canada is where all the fentanyl is coming from. He just wants to crush Justo and make an example of Canada. Then we were like, well, maybe he's bluffing. Maybe it's not going to be so bad. We've done a lot of copes over the last week, which
It's
we're
not going to be so bad. Oh, no, it's very bad. PPP.
But this was the end result of all of our threats and all of our copes and all of our challenges to Trump. This is what Trump said to it all.
thing we're going to be demanding is we're going to be demanding respect from other nations. Canada, we have a tremendous deficit with Canada. We're not going to have that anymore. We can't do it. I don't know if it's good for them. As you probably know, I say you can always become a state. And if you're a state, we won't have a deficit. We won't have to tariff you.
I don't think he's kidding. Everybody just keeps saying, "Oh, he's just a kidder.
Bad joke.
He's
Bad
just
joke.
a jokester." But he just keeps saying this stuff, and it seems to me he's pretty serious. He's addressing the.
Uh-oh, they froze. Yeah, it's not a joke. He fucking wants you. You're gonna join. Join or die, motherfuckers. Well, I hate this when they freeze up. Hold on.
Never been this over alert. It's really never been this over. But here is Melanie Jolie, who's been put in charge of this shit, telling us just how badly these tariffs would destroy our country.
Oh, no.
We're taking these tariff threats very, very seriously because we know that the.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck you. Hang on. 1 second.
Because we know that the.
Okay, let me just read. What number? We're on 2.
Two.
Okay. Sorry, folks.
We're taking these tariff threats very, very seriously because we know that the impacts on Canadians would be really, really, really difficult.
Welcome to America, brothers.
So, know that
guys, PPP and Worski are going to be our new brothers.
Already really, really bad.
This is going to be great.
33% of people in Kingston are starving. Okay? So it's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
And she's saying it's going to get worse. It would be very, very, very difficult. And when the liberal government, who lie all the time and tell us everything is good and tell us it's raining as they piss in our hands, tell us it's going to be bad, it's going to be really bad.
Yeah.
Doug Ford has said that it's going to be worse than COVID. You remember how many people lost their jobs during COVID?
Oh, my God.
How the economy is still struggling. He says that it's actually going to be worse than COVID, that 5 million people are going to lose their jobs. Well, we only have 40 million people total. So we're talking more than 1 in 10 people are going to lose their fucking jobs that already have fucking jobs.
Man.
Well, nobody.
Lots of job loss across the country. And we know that this would also have an impact on cost of living for Canadians. I won't go into the details of
why not?
That figure is like, but definitely we have numbers that are highlighting how much this could be devastating.
Devastating.
Well, I believe her.
But don't worry, guys. She definitely has a plan. Here she is explaining the plan.
Okay.
To save us.
We have a plan when it comes to Canada-US. Our goal is first and foremost to prevent tariffs. Second, to prepare a response. And thirdly, to think about long-term, how we can make sure that we can diversify our economy.
Now, notice like how frazzled and how rattled and disheveled she fucking looks. Bro, there's literally no plan.
There's no plan.
We have the 3-point plan. First is we really just hope this doesn't happen. Second, what do? We prepare a response. Yeah, I sure hope what is going to be the response? Well, I don't know. We're going to do something.
Whoa, this is like a fucking LA Noir, like beat alive.
Alex, that was me lying about my homework, isn't it? It's like you fucking didn't study and you go to the oral presentation or whatever, and you just start talking about your fucking ass. Like,
and prevent trade barriers amongst provinces and territories.
Her fucking collar's unbuttoned.
Yeah, I know.
Her hair's a mess.
She was up all night.
Disaster.
Are her buttons buttoned wrong?
I think so. The whole collar is fucked up. Oh no!
She looks like
the three of us on making sure we have a strong
It's
relationship.
like someone who was late for the bus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Our
Frantic,
new
dude.
American counterparts, and we'll continue to do so.
Whoa.
Okay, so it's not looking good, but don't worry, Dougie's got a plan. Let's hear Dougie's plan to save the country from total collapse and doom.
Canada and the U.S. If you think of this, we're the #1 export destination to 17 states, number two
why am I doing
to
this? This is
11.
retarded. Hold on.
And I talked to
I'm being
the great
stupid here,
governor
chat.
of Kentucky, and I remember on the last tariffs we threw on the bourbon, first thing out of his mouth is "Don't touch my bourbon." And I said, Governor,
This is stuff like a roast.
I don't know. Like it's all like
This is stupid. Why don't I just fucking
trying
make the
to be
gap above the
tough.
treads?
We're gonna have a
Or the
whole
skirt.
segment on his hat. Doug has a hat to battle Trump's hat, and he's trying to swing his big dick around and felt Trump, but Trump doesn't even know who this guy is. Most of you watching have no idea who this is.
He's the governor, the
What
premier
Doug
of
thinks,
Ontario.
you know, you might remember his brother smoked crack and was mayor of Toronto.
Yes.
That's what he's known for.
but that's a serious business down there when you touch with their bourbon. It's like messing with their LCBO. So I said, you know, Governor, you got to talk to your president, because the first thing we're doing, we're getting your bourbon. And I've sent a direction to the LCBO.
Is this like amateur night at Yuck Yucks? What the fuck?
No, I really like this. These are the guys that are leading the response to Trump. We're so fucked.
Tough crowd,
Bro,
tough crowd.
This is his hope is that he's going to remove American liquor from the stores.
Stop.
So it's just punishing Canadians. So now we can't get Jack Daniels at the liquor store. We can't get any American-made beer anymore at the beer store.
It's not
This
gonna
is
happen.
our plan. No, it's going to happen, bro. It's going to happen.
Tariffs come to clear off every bit of U.S. alcohol off the shelves. Let's start promoting more Ontario-made wines and the vodkas and spirits.
Dougie, I'm here to tell you that this is not going to fix it. It's not. Good luck, bro.
Good luck, bro.
The worst idea. It's just antagonistic towards Trump and makes him angrier. It makes him.
The next speech, Doug says we need to hurt Americans. And it's like, are you fucking insane? He's like, we need to hurt the United States and hurt Americans. I'm like, what do you think's going to happen, Doug? What are you going to fucking fight them with hockey sticks, buddy?
Let's start drinking. Let's start drinking.
Oh,
Niagara
no,
wine.
buddy. Oh, no.
Yo, bro, we're gonna.
There we
need
go.
to
That makes
drink
more sense
Niagara
anyway.
Wine to get through.
Makes more fucking sense to start with. I don't know why I didn't just do this.
That's what we need to do. We're the largest purchaser of alcohol in the entire world. They will feel the pain. I will make sure I communicate this to our other premiers that they should be following suit.
Bro, they're gonna laugh. They're gonna all make fun of you in the room.
No, this is retarded, bro. This is his plan. Then here we have Trudeau's plan, everybody. What's Justo's big brain scheme? By the way, just look at this, man. Look at her, Melanie Jolie in the back. She's stressed. Like they're all stressed, man. This is like they're at a funeral, man. It's the funeral for our country. It's what we deserve. It's really what we deserve, man.
Canada needs to respond with equivalent tariffs on imports from the United States. Those would be paid by Canadian consumers.
Oh, God.
That's why.
So Justo remembers that the left-wing talking point is that tariffs are bad. So he tells us this. He says, yeah, we're going to put all these tariffs on U.S. goods, and you're going to have to pay for it. So the cost of living for you guys is going to shoot through the fucking roof. And all our industry is going to fucking collapse, but we need to make the Americans pay. This is the plan. We're so fucked. No, buddy.
Suffer, Canada. Suffer.
Look, as we have in the past, at things that have replacements. The example from last.
We gotta become a state.
Here's his master plan. Here's his master plan. Are you ready?
Let's go.
The example from last time was Heinz's ketchup being replaced by French's ketchup.
I
So
can't
the
even
solution,
believe it.
guys, buy French's ketchup instead of Heinz ketchup, right? Because
French's
Heinz
ketchup is
American.
garbage.
It's garbage.
It's the
But guess
worst.
what? Justo is fact checked by the Heinz company. It turns out it's all made in Canada. So it turns out that old wives' tale that's been going around for the last decade about French's and Heinz, it's not even true. You know, Heinz is, go to the next slide and we'll see. So his plan's just a total cope. Heinz ketchup is made in Canada with local tomatoes. Kraft Heinz ketchup is deeply disappointed that Prime Minister Trudeau has made misleading statements that Heinz ketchup is not made in Canada and that it may be a potential target for tariffs. More than 1,000 hardworking Canadians at our Mount Royal, Quebec facility, together with our many suppliers in the province, produce Heinz ketchup. With the exceptions of the years from 2015 to 2020, we have always made Heinz ketchup in Canada for more than 100 years. So it's a Justo big time retard alert, you know, like it's not even a real country that we live in anymore.
That may be the funniest thing we've ever shown on the show. He's like, fuck Heinz ketchup.
$250,000 man has gifted 10 subs. It's been 100 years they've been Canadian, but
just imagine,
you know,
the owner of Heinz looking out the window with his arms crossed, shaking his head like, how could he?
How could he do this to us?
Thank you, $250,000. By the way, even if he was right, ketchup is gonna save the country,
bro. We're talking about everybody who's manufacturing cars, like at the Toyota plant over in Woodstock or the General Motors plants in fucking Windsor, stuff like that. All of that is gonna go away. Like all of that's fucked.
Yeah.
Like the oil fields are gonna be fucking completely barren, which is what most of our economy is fucking based off of at this point. Like all manufacturing, all natural resource shit is fucking fucked. And that's the backbone of our country. And the thing is, we set ourselves up for it. For years and years and years, we talked about we need to diversify. We're so reliant on the United States. They're the only ones that buy our oil. You know, they're literally the only ones that we sell our oil to. We should get other customers.
Need them. Yes.
We should build pipelines. But oh no, it was bad for the environment. And we were told the U.S. would never turn on us. They would never hurt us.
Suffolk, Canada.
Well, we were stupid as fuck. And now we're about to get completely destroyed.
Eggs all in one basket. Brilliant idea for what? The environment.
Yeah.
But
it's brilliant.
Fuck off.
So now here's
funny,
Dougie.
Ashton. That was
Here comes Dougie. Well, there's going to be more funny stuff to come.
Okay.
Get ready, guys. Justo put on his shirt backwards. We're going to get to that at some point. Because he was so frazzled by Trump that he actually put on his sweater backwards. And then here comes Doug.
We know these tariffs are coming on February 1st. We need to match those tariffs dollar for dollar, tariff for tariff.
But why?
There we go, chat. We figured it out. We fucking made a plan.
Americans as much
We
as it hurts
fixed it.
Canadians,
America's fine.
Doug, we are a fucking insect compared to the United States.
Yes.
We aren't a fly on a
You're gonna
donkey's
suffer,
ass, bud. If the United States wants to crush us, they're gonna crush us. Americans are not gonna feel the pain
We will
the same
kill you
way that
and laugh
we're gonna
about it.
feel pain. Because the United States is the global hegemon, Doug.
We invade
are their lapdogs,
oil.
Doug.
Bro, if
You
this
can't
was
just say shit. You can't just say shit like we're gonna hurt the American people. What? And we're gonna make them feel the pain, dollar for dollar. We're gonna escalate this conflict. It's a conflict that we are doomed to lose, sir. We have to come to terms, sir. We have to figure it the fuck out. We can't do it this way, or it's gonna be really bad. That's all we really need to see from this clip.
Well, if you compare this, by the way, to the sector, this is like Cog saying he'll destroy the casino.
You know what? It's similar. It's similar in a way. Okay, now here's Doug. This is like the depths of the delusion of Doug. So Doug has now brought out his own line of MAGA hats.
All right.
Except they say Canada is not for sale. This is the cope.
At today's meeting in Ottawa, Ontario's Doug Ford sported a new look. I mean, you'd be hard-pressed not to conclude that it was a direct message for U.S. President-elect Donald Trump. CTV's John Benavalli-Rao has more on the hat that's turning heads.
Call it the Battle of the Ball Caps. In one...
Okay, listen.
Oh, the cringe is just unbelievable.
You know, the funnier thing is it's not Canada. You're not for sale. We weren't fucking making an offer. We're going to fucking take it. We were not asking you. We're not asking. This isn't a consent thing, Premier Ford. This is not a consent thing.
United.
The message, sweet and simple, created by an Ottawa-based branding
Which, by
company.
the way, he says we have to stay united, but both the Alberta and Saskatchewan premiers have said that they're not going to do the tariffs on the U.S.
Wow.
And that they're going to fight. So, like, the entire Canadian negotiating team is broken because people aren't unified. Because Saskatchewan and Alberta are saying it's suicide for their industries to put these tariffs on.
It's stupid. It's stupid.
That suddenly had a crush of orders on its online store.
A real
Did it,
thrill.
though?
Very proud to be Canadian. Very proud to be an Ontarian.
The guy behind the
But
company,
why?
Liam Mooney.
Why would you be proud to be a
gotta
fucking
ask
Canadian?
why, because it used to be, yeah, you were proud. But now the country is not what it used to be, man. I don't even recognize it when I go outside,
Me
man.
either, man.
It's nothing like it used to
Oh,
be. We're proud
scammed
that
it up.
33% of citizens in Kingston are starving.
That everyone's
Really?
Indian.
Like, what are we doing here, man?
Do not
What are
redeem,
we proud
star.
of? What are we proud of? Everyone's like
We're proud
dying.
of the maid system, how we're euthanizing the helpless, the poor, the disabled.
People have to work 3 jobs to raise a family. Young people can't buy houses. Yeah, we're so proud of that.
Used to be a political fundraiser.
I would consider it a privilege to be taken over by the United States of
Because,
America.
like, that's the premier of Ontario just getting talked down to like he's a fucking peasant by a Fox News
By a
host.
comedian.
And he's taking it like a bitch.
Well, I mean,
He was repulsed by comments made by a Fox News host to Premier Ford
He was
last
smiling.
week.
He was smiling. Yeah, he was so repulsed. He was just happy to get on Fox News. Let's be real.
this fraud's not really. This is a photoshopped hat.
Yeah.
This is fake, dude. This isn't even real.
Canada is not for sale.
It's a Photoshop of a hat.
Would resonate with fellow Canadians.
We heard the way that Jesse Waters was talking about Canada, this idea that it would be a privilege to be an American. Well, I've got news for those folks. It's a privilege to be Canadian. And it's an amazing
No, it's not.
privilege.
Who would
Mooney's
be
got a
fucking proud
second
of
hat
that?
for
Why,
sale
though?
With patriotic words
Why is it a privilege?
from the anthem. And in keeping
We're
with
losing on all counts.
being Canadian, the hats are available in English and French.
Do you see lots of Canadians wearing hats like that?
I mean, maybe one day. It depends how.
Reality check. No, I haven't seen anyone wear one, but maybe one day people will wear that crap.
Yeah.
Crazy,
Oh,
this guy.
no.
Would you wear a hat like that?
I would wear a badge, a hat, whatever, but in my heart it's inscribed. I'm a Canadian. I respect.
Oh, spare us. Oh, spare us. Sir, it is written in my heart that I am Canadian. Can't you see? I would die for this country, sir. Come on, bro. Sir.
This is the funniest shit ever, dude. Like, why would they even show that clip? Have you seen anyone wearing those hats? No, maybe one day. What?
Other countries, but we are not.
It's Toronto, right? It's Toronto.
Yeah.
For sale.
Mooney hopes eventually the hats
It's not
themselves will be
fucking medicine hat,
100%
BBB.
Canadian made, calling it a small.
Wait, did he say maybe one day they'll be
Maybe one day they'll be Canadian made. So our hats that say Canada is not for sale are patriotic hats. They're made in China, in the United States.
American-made hats. American.
This is American-made. You can't make this shit up, dude.
Active patron.
But we are not for sale.
Mooney hopes eventually the hats themselves will be 100% Canadian
It's
made.
not up to you to decide if you're for sale. We'll take your ass.
What are we doing? Oh no!
Holy
shit! $40 too. You're telling me there was no way for $40 fucking to make a hat in Canada? 40 snow pesos? Holy shit!
You can't write this stuff, man. You can't write this stuff.
So now the end result of this, we're getting an election in Ontario that no one asked for. So we've all been asking for a federal election because Justo has got to go. Well, Doug sees an opportunity here, and he says that because Trump is going to destroy our country, we need an election to put him into power right now and embolden him with the mandate. Now, the thing is, he's still due to be in office for 2 more years. So, and he has a majority, a massive majority, and he could literally do anything he wants. He has the mandate for that.
Mm-hmm.
But he's decided that he realizes the economy is going to get so bad that in about 6 months' time, he will not be able to get elected in 2 years' time. So he needs to get elected right now. So we all have to have a fucking election in Ontario immediately.
Okay, let's see.
We will be calling the election next Wednesday. I'll be seeing the Lieutenant Governor on Tuesday. We need a mandate from the people to fight against Donald Trump's tariffs, the attack he's coming against our families, our businesses, our communities. And with a strong mandate, we will be able to fight with Donald Trump to make sure we stop the tariffs and make sure that we give certain...
We're not going to stop them.
Most Tasteless says America is going to turn Canada into a giant Amazon warehouse facility. You must not have heard, sir. Amazon is pulling out of Canada, or at least Quebec. No more Amazon for Canadians. No more Amazon for Quebec. We demanded that Amazon unionize the workers and give them human rights and higher wages. So Amazon said, we're just fucking leaving.
No.
Really?
And so when you really think about it, there's going to be no more Amazon,
What?
And American-made goods are going off the shelves. And they're talking about how they're going to bring in Chinese and Russian goods to replace it. So,
I thought there were sanctions with Russia.
We're going to become like Cuba. And we're going to be like embargoed by the United States and like raped like Cuba. And it's like, this can't happen. We can't do this. We can't. This is crazy.
It's over.
No, it actually is.
It's actually over. It's actually over.
Like,
I literally order from Amazon every other day. Something.
Well,
I'm gonna actually try. Like,
it'll be
BRB
okay.
from-
I mean, it's just Quebec for now.
Okay.
But it could come to the rest of the country that Amazon
Listen,
pulls
we
out.
don't want to give the Amazon workers rights. No one said that. Okay, Jeff?
Well, in Quebec, the grocery store isn't open past 6 p.m., buddy.
Good. I don't know what to say.
No,
It's
it really
over.
isn't. On weekends, it's not open past 6.
Yeah, and Sundays it's always
Because
closed.
because they're European
Mhm.
and they have European hours. So okay.
Listen.
To the people of Ontario. It may take
We just have Indians do it here. That's what we do.
investing tens of billions of dollars.
Someone said Ralph won.
We'll do tens of billions of dollars. It's no different than during the pandemic. We'll make sure we secure people's livelihoods.
It's no
and
different than during the pandemic. Well, that sounds really bad, sir. It's like, listen, we're going to give you guys tons of government money, and we'll see what the bailout plan looks like right now. There are checks going out in the mail right now. We'll get there eventually.
Okay.
We'll do whatever it takes
Which,
to
by
protect
the way,
people of
all of this money they're going to spend is just going to make the problem worse because we're going to have runaway inflation. So it's going to only make the price of shit go up even more.
Yeah.
And it's just going to get even crazier, dude.
How about if we print more money?
That's what they're doing. That's the plan.
In turn, because we're the
Print
engine
more
of Canada,
money.
protecting all Canadians. We will not back down.
Didn't they print like 40% of our money in the last 5 years or some
Yes.
shit?
And now they're saying they have to print that amount again because of Trump.
So
the dollar's going sub 50 cents, bro. The dollar's going sub 50 cents.
That's insane.
50 sub. Oh, wait, not that kind of sub. Uh-oh. No, that's not good.
Okay, it continues to get worse.
Okay.
So this is our grand plan.
Okay.
So energy export restrictions are on the table to respond to U.S. tariff threats.
We'll drill our own fucking oil, motherfuckers.
We are no longer going to sell our oil to the United States. But this guy's going to explain why that's actually impossible.
Okay.
Because nobody in the Canadian government actually looked at the map of how the pipelines work.
Oh.
I don't know if I'm able to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I believe we have some of the dumbest people on planet Earth running our country. Jolie and Jagmeet Singh have come out and said energy export restrictions are on the table to respond to U.S. tariff threats. Are you for real? You are going to need to take a look.
This guy's sass.
Isn't he? He's got a bit of lemon zest to him. He's Adderall Max, yeah.
This force. We have to show that if he's going to pick a fight with Canada, it's going to hurt Americans as well. That's the only thing that he understands.
But this has been like one.
Should she be turning the taps off on oil exports? Where are you on turning off the taps or restricting oil exports to the United States?
When I was in law school, I learned that when you're in a fight or when you're in a legal battle, you don't put out all your tools right at once. You escalate step by step. So that is a tool that should be on the table, but not something we start with. I'm proposing we start with critical minerals, but we need to look at every option. Every response to the tariffs that could hurt Canadians in a serious way
We'll get there,
should be met
Scan
with tariffs
We'll get to
in
the
kind,
Leafs.
and all solutions that we can propose.
What retaliation would look like? Is
The Toronto Maple
your
Leafs,
government
yeah.
prepared to cut off supplies of energy, for example, to the United States?
What I can tell you is everything is on the table. And that's the conversation we will have, the Prime Minister, Minister LeBlanc, and myself with the premiers next week. And that's a conversation also I'll take to Republican senators and key Republican decision makers in Washington next week, because this is indeed a decision that would be taken by President-elect Trump that would have devastating impacts on Canadians. And so for those who are watching us right now, it is important to understand that the threat is real and we're acting on it. And that's why I'm calling every political leader in this country to be on board, because this is not time for division. This is not time for weakness. This is time of strength and unity.
I guess I would just.
You know, this is really bad because Donald Trump is not dumb. He is thinking 10 steps ahead of these people in Ottawa. Here's a map of Canada's pipeline reality. And guess what? Energy East was canceled by Justin Trudeau, his crusade to save the planet. It was supposed to go from here to here. That was canceled. We got to save the planet, you know. So Jagmeet Singh and Melanie Jolie should look at the pipeline map, because if they start threatening and
there are no ports. We can't export the oil to anywhere but the United States.
By the way, very simple map to look at. And it's funny how Trudeau,
we're at the point where Trudeau and our government can't be bothered to look at this map, but this random guy can.
The zesty.
You know?
Cutting off Canadian oil to the U.S. Look, it will go from here, and then, yeah, it doesn't get back into Canada because the oil goes into the U.S. and then it flows back into Canada.
No!
Oh, shit.
It actually is so
I just
felt,
thought
dude.
that. It goes from Canada to America to Canada?
Yeah. So,
Stop
in
it.
fact, Trump can actually just cut it off, and then all of Ontario and Quebec don't get gas and oil. So all of our homes will freeze in the fucking winter, buddy.
Buddy. Is he retarded?
Oh, but those pipelines, it was evil and against the environment there. Well, would have been nice. Would have been nice.
So their threat is an empty threat. Donald Trump would just turn off the tap.
Yep. Yep.
Imagine
You
the
done
East
fucked
Coast has
Canada?
zero gasoline because
Suffer,
they decided
Canada.
to cut off
Suffer.
oil supplies to the U.S.
Just suffer,
You
Canada.
can't make any of this stuff up.
Sorry,
They do
PPP.
realize, hopefully, that
You guys
the
gotta
West
suffer.
East pipeline, their policies is why we are so reliant on the U.S. It's checkmate. There's nothing Canada can do. It's all based on their policies. That's what makes this hilarious.
Brutal.
And these people are the ones that are going to be responsible for negotiating with Trump. They're absolutely clueless. We need an election in Canada, and we need it now because these lunatics
we're not
are
getting
straight
one.
up going to destroy this country.
God, that's gonna
Okay,
suck.
next slide.
Suffer, Canada.
So this is the Premier of Alberta giving her take on, can we cut off the pipeline? Can we stop selling oil to the U.S. and threaten them this? Let's have a look.
I'm going to hit play and take a piss, but I'll leave
All
it
right.
playing. Okay, 1 second.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I can still hear.
Yesterday, Foreign Affairs Minister Melanie Joly talked about, was asked specifically if in negotiations with Trump, Canada would consider an energy embargo on the United States. And I want to, as leverage, what do you think, what do you make of what she said?
Well, first of all, it's oil and gas is owned by the provinces, principally Alberta, and we won't stand for that. And you should never, ever threaten something you cannot do. And I would encourage the minister to look at a map of where Line 5 goes. Line 5
Just
comes
look at
down
where
through
Line
Michigan
5 goes.
to get to Sarnia. And then that feeds the bulk of the supply needed for Ontario and connects with Line 9, which feeds the bulk of the product needed for Quebec.
Oh my
And
God.
so if you cut off that line, you are cutting off
Yeah,
Ontario
she's on the
and
verge
Quebec.
of tears,
So
by the way.
I would encourage the ministers to either understand how our integrated pipeline system works, and start
she's
looking at
honestly about
ways
to start
that we
crying.
would be.
Because she just is like, guys, just look at Line 5 on the map and look at how it connects to Line 9.
She's like, we're gonna suffer.
And you'll see that this doesn't make any sense.
We're gonna suffer. Why do I
But
wanna
we're
suffer?
actually in the hands of just complete fucking moron amateurs. And she knows that people are gonna suffer. And we got actually potentially criminal Sean for $5.
Wow.
Said, suffer, Canada. Thanks, Sean.
Sean.
That's really nice, Sean. Kick us
Sean.
while we're down, Sean. So let's keep going here.
Able to practically respond, because there's no point in making empty threats that cannot be executed on. So there are other things I'm sure that that we'll all talk about
Wait.
collectively.
Is this bitch filming this from bed?
She is.
She's like, I'm gonna go to work. She's like,
And
I'm
she's
just
the
staying
best we
home.
have, by the way. This is the best one that we have. She's also a woman.
She's half crying.
It's like over, man. It's over.
Listen, I'm gonna film this from bed. Do you mind? I know we're on TV.
Oh yeah.
But
the battle's
let's
over.
just remember
The war
how
has already been
integrated
lost,
our markets
gentlemen.
are. With the Enbridge system, the TC Energy system, that we have a product going back and forth across the border every single day. And we cannot do anything that harms Canadians in such a substantial way. So I just don't take that as a credible threat. I'm sure that the US administration won't either. So why we should talk about things that we actually can do as
Okay, well,
opposed to empty.
let's move
What
to our
can
next
we
slide.
do?
Well,
You
there's
just
not a
take it.
whole lot.
You just
Yeah,
take
there's
it,
not
like-
there's not a whole lot. Okay. Now also the Saskatchewan Premier. So we're talking about Team Canada. There's been a lot of talk of Team Canada this week.
Yeah.
How we all need to be united and make this stand together to destroy Trump and hurt the American people and stand up for Canada. Well, I guess the Saskatchewan Premier didn't get the memo because he says he's not going along with any of that shit. And I don't think the woman we just saw is going along with any of it either. So now it's just a completely broken fucking mess.
Even the premiers of
where
Canada are
nobody
like,
knows
"Suck
what
the
the fuck is
Canada."
going on or what's going to happen. It is actually fucked. Mr. Deadman has gifted 5 subs. Yeah, we have mutiny in the ranks. Mutiny in the ranks. Here's Scott Moe, which can you tell he's from Saskatchewan?
Is supportive of those very small targeted tariffs that are there to change the minds of U.S. decision makers. What we have seen since last week is some of the language change to broad-based dollar-for-dollar tariffs being counter tariffs being imposed.
Oh, and thanks more shoot for the sub. Appreciate you, buddy.
Which was not in support of that. The broad-based counter tariffs are escalating. The entire conversation around tariffs will be hurtful to Canadians and would be hurtful to the entirety of North Americans and ultimately to that North American energy and food manufacturing security that we want to achieve.
Food manufacturing
export tariff.
security. When we're talking about food manufacturing security being at risk, we're talking about millions will die. We're talking about people are going to starve to death in the fucking winter cold. There's going to be food riots. Like, this is like apocalypse
Tons
shit.
of theft. Tons of theft. Man, when people are hungry, they will steal food.
Oh, yeah.
They will steal tons of food. They won't care.
Put on by our own national government on products that we might produce here in Saskatchewan or anywhere else in Canada.
I'm sorry to say,
certainly
we may actually see skinny PPP, but not by choice. Now, the thing is, I've been strat maxing for this eventuality. Well, those of you who were like, staying in shape and you didn't build these fat reserves, I was ready to starve.
I'm fucked.
So you might die, Andy.
I might
but
die.
I'm going to come out lean and mean. And I'm going to be like, this is bad.
Not supportive of, and would be working actively to ensure that an export tariff couldn't be applied on Saskatchewan products. And we're looking at what opportunities provinces have exercising the provincial jurisdiction as we speak when it comes to the potential of export tariffs down the way. And so the very targeted tariffs, small targeted tariffs.
Yeah. Fallout 5, Ontario.
No.
Economy. We have had discussions with the federal government.
This guy is basically talking sense, but unfortunately, I don't think anyone's going to listen to him.
No.
Because he's the premier of Saskatchewan.
It's not a real fucking province.
For support for those broad-based tariffs, dollar-for-dollar tariffs with the U.S. is not in Canadians' best interest, nor should export tariffs ever be considered by our government.
Well,
listen.
Okay. So Team Canada is just a total clusterfuck, just completely. Okay, here we have Jag Meat.
Oh, Team Canada. Speaking of which, here he is.
Jag Meat's going to tell us.
Here we go.
This is Jag Meat's plan, by the way.
Even my internet's like, no.
We can't do this. Like
7 Jag Meat. Sorry, guys. My internet's been a little funky today.
Even the internet's like, do not redeem. Sir.
And we got F Gusto for 5. Says 7 days until we cut off the zebra cake supply buds. Glorpo for 5. If we can't get this to work, we'll move on to the next segment.
I haven't met that. Unfortunately, I made it work.
Oh, no.
There he is, guys. Jag Meat.
Message for Donald Trump. Our country's not for sale. Not now, not ever. I lived across
The fact
this
that
country.
you're telling us this means that our country has been for sale and has been bought. Just your mere presence as a leader in this country indicates to me that we did sell it a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oof.
And I can tell you, Canadians are a proud people. We're proud of
Are
our
they?
country, and we're ready to fight like hell to defend it.
Maybe
Right
10
now,
years
with
ago
the
or
forest
15
fires
years ago or
ravaging
20
home-
years ago. Holy. Here we go. This is why Trump should cut us a break. Here, Jag Meat's got a righteous argument, dude.
Okay.
Canadian firefighters showed up. That's who we are. We show up and support our neighbors. But if Donald Trump thinks, if you think you can pick a fight with us, there'll be a price to pay. I've committed that if Donald Trump imposes tariffs on us, we should respond with retaliatory tariffs in kind. I think that anyone running as prime minister should do the same.
Okay, so Jagmeet starts getting pressed about this on TV. Guys, please, Mr. Trump, we sent firefighters, bro. Mr. Trump, you can't do this. He's going to anyway. We may as well have not sent firefighters. Let's be real.
Bro, when Canada sends firefighters, it's like your like younger brother when he's a kid helping you.
I think we sent 30 firefighters. You know,
it's like letting the retarded guy fucking help like build a house, and he just hits the nail a couple times, and you go, "You did it."
President. Jesus.
I think Premier Smith's point, though, at some instances has been, and I certainly do understand the criticism that you're levying, but it has been like we're so reliant on sending our stuff to the U.S., including oil, because there has not been any sort of, will at the level of the federal government for building pipelines or other ways to get.
Oh, it's a reality check. And who was it, by the way, who opposed building pipelines the most? It was Jagmeet's party, the New Democrats. It's their fault that this happened. And even the CBC news anchors are having to be like, if we had just built some pipelines, we wouldn't be bent over a barrel like this, eh, bud?
Oh.
This product to other markets. I mean, your party and you specifically, Mr. Singh, have opposed the building of pipelines, including TMX, and the federal government spending money on that.
Singh, may you wear something for the news that's not a robe?
Well, that's what he wears.
Okay.
Who are you to tell him?
Okay.
Every step of the way.
He's a good SAR.
Do you not, is there not some...
Every step of the way, just digging in the knife. You, every step of the way, you resisted.
culpability there in the fact that we are so vulnerable as an export market when it comes to our energy to just the U.S.
There's no doubt that diversification is important. We need to be able to produce more in our own country. We need to refine more in our own country.
That's not anything she was saying.
You know what I mean? He's refusing to answer the question. He's refusing to take any accountability whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's funny how that is.
The fact that we have got such an incredible wealth of critical minerals, but we're not actually building the batteries in our country. We're not actually refining those products.
But why is that?
Sir.
It's because of your environmental policy. But yeah, go ahead. Sir, can you answer the question?
Yes, sir. Could you tell us why you were against pipelines, which fucked up our export?
Are you for them now?
Yeah.
Or...
yeah, did you change your mind?
With our timber as well, we log, but we don't refine or add value to the raw goods that we produce in our country. So that's serious. That's a serious concern that we've had. The Liberals and Conservatives have been in power since the beginning of this country, and they've certainly failed on that front to develop a more developed economy, an economy that adds value to the raw resources that we have.
But Mr. Singh, I'm asking you about oil, right? You have been opposed to pipelines that would allow for Canada to export its oil to other places other than the United States. Was that a mistake?
I mean, I don't think that's relevant right now to the question of tariffs being imposed on Canada, and in response to that, us being willing to do whatever is necessary. And I disagree with Daniel Smith, who's prematurely pulling back a potential tool. I think in negotiating, you need to have all your tools ready to go, and you escalate them as necessary. We need to respond if there are tariffs with tariffs in kind. We also need to make it clear, I think, to the workers that might be impacted, that we will have their back, that we will support them. So that's my focus.
Yeah, I guess from my perspective, the relevancy is more in the medium to long term, right? In oil is one aspect of it, but essentially we're in a place where 4 years after we thought there wouldn't be another Donald Trump, there is one, and we're incredibly vulnerable to the prospect of any tariffs because of our reliance on the U.S. as an export market. And I was just asking about whether or not oil should only go there, or if there's if it's been short-sighted to essentially oppose getting oil to other places so that we're not so vulnerable.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't focus on just one product. I think in general, my response to that is in general, the previous governments, both conservative and liberal, have not built an economy in Canada where we do more than just take out raw materials out of the earth. We need to also refine products. We need to add value to products in our own country. We need to build more of the things that we need in Canada. That's clearly a fault of both Liberals and Conservatives who've been in power since the beginning of this country, that they've not built an economy that is more resilient and that is more...
Uh-oh. Oh, no, PPP. They ran out of energy in Canada.
It's just frozen. My mouse isn't moving.
Uh-oh.
I gotta just do a restart. I should have done a restart before.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this an OBS problem? That's why I don't use shit like OBS. I mean, StreamYard gets gay, but it, like, you know when it breaks. Then you just refresh it.
Yeah. I say we do tomorrow, rest of this, or Monday. Let me ask.
Don't quit.
Guys, we are pretty much cooked here, unfortunately. We're
Really?
almost done.
Oh.
Wait, is it fully froze? Is it fully done?
No, we can see you.
See what they want. Okay, guys, I'm looking at my phone chat here. Restart OBS. I can't restart OBS like my whole PC. I have to just hit restart on the whole.
Oh, shit. Oh, where's
thing.
PPP?
Where's, you have to do the next stream. Waited that.
Chat, we lost them. No.
Moving. No, I know I'm moving. It's just like the PC. Like literally.
Oh.
Ashton's frozen.
Bamala, how you doing, man? SAR.
We'll come back tomorrow.
Suffolk, Canada. Yes.
Let's do that.
Oh.
We got
Murdered
this
5.
ending.
Mr. Ted. Oh, Mr. Ted 5 is a new member.
All right,
Thank
guys,
you, sir.
I'm so
Thank you.
fucking sorry. Unplug it and yeah, I'm gonna restart it. No, if we restart, we're gonna lose all the fucking viewers. It's already
Colostomy bag. You are asking, is white light necessary on a night vision gun? Yes, because you might not be always under night vision. Sometimes you're gonna need a white light. Yes, you should have both. You should have both because it's never a bad idea. Because if your night vision goes down, you're fucked. Your batteries die, then you're fucked. Yes, you should always have a light. A white light is always required. If you can afford night vision, you can afford a white light. Yes. And then Bahrain just saying, what was the NATO designation of the Su-57? The Felon. The Felon.
fresh everything and fucking. I don't know why I was an idiot, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I had Chrome open and a bunch of other browsers open.
Total casino death.
Oh
no.
Stuck to Firefox only. My Chrome has been fucky and everything's been lagging and shit on it.
Bamala.
Shouldn't have used it.
How you doing, buddy? Sar, would you like to buy a
I'm gonna probably just restart my
Give me dollar
PC at one point. All right, guys. Love you all. We'll see you all tomorrow. 6 hours. No, hang on. We did 6.
Oh no, he froze. All right, you know what, Chad? If they're gonna stop, I'm just working on getting this shit to stay glued. So
we did 6.
All right, hold on here. Rip. Andy's watching Razor Fist. All right, let's open back up, see what we get. The rake comes for Warski. Oh no, chat. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's see what there is, though. I don't know, chat. I don't know. Let's see here. Let me see here. Oh. So. So I don't know what you guys want to do. Oh, come on. Let's see. Let's see if we can find anything good to watch. Let's see who's live, if anybody's live. It's Friday night, so I don't know if anybody's live. Hold on, chat. Let's see. Um, let me see here. What can we do? I don't know, chat. Hold on here. Let's see who's live. Kuiman or Keyman or whoever it is that's been bagging on Destiny. Yeah, I'm not sure. What else can we watch? It's live. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, chat. I don't know. I don't know. Play the electric mousetrap videos in Scar for everyone. I wish I did call-in shows. It'd be hard to do this right now and work on this shit. Can we export Nick to Canada? No, we wouldn't. That would be a war crime. We couldn't do that. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, well, we can go back through and listen to their Ricada coverage if it's there. Yeah, Destiny going. Here we go. We got a brand new.
Them off the ship.
Years.
Yeah, he's facing a maximum of 20 years.
Be a minute.
He's not getting shit. He's not getting shit. He's not getting any jail time. It looks like he may not even get probation, which is kind of insane. It looks like there's going to be a period of time where he's going to be on government supervision. What level of probation or drug testing or whatever, we're not sure. And then after that time, it'll be as though the conviction never even happened, as though he never did anything wrong. So in terms of the legal system, he somehow pulled it off. He got the charges dropped for Kayla. He got the charges dropped for April. But he had to plead guilty.
Let's go.
He had to lick the boot of government and admit he did wrong, which for him is the toughest of it. Well, the body cam will be coming. It will be coming, according to Josh Moon, at least.
Josh said yes. Yes.
The body cam's been on its way for a hot fucking minute.
Yeah.
So
it's GTA
no
6, basically.
Like, listen, it's on its way. It's like the Elder Scrolls 6, really.
Yeah, delayed.
At least there's some hope that GTA 6 might come out. This is like the Half-Life 3 of fucking, body cams. It's like, yeah, any day, I swear to God, it's gonna. But no, we just haven't got it. Will we ever get it? Let's hope. Let's hope that Jersh is true and honest and he comes through with the body cam, bro.
We're doing a fucking 24-hour stream when that comes out.
It's just like some Duke Nukem forever shit, yeah. We'll be going through this. It's taking forever. But when it comes out, it definitely won't be a disappointment. It'll live up. It will be good.
It actually would be good.
I think it's going to live up to the hype.
I don't think it will. I think people are going to be disappointed.
It's not coming out. Give me a fucking break. Well, we can hope. Meanwhile, like, the Gooner Gate Generals.
Oh, my. I've had enough.
Oh, my God. Buddy, we have Melanie Mack with a gooning pillow. She has a body pillow of an Overwatch character's jiggling ass. And this whole thing started, the holy high priest of Goonergate, John Delarose, the pontiff himself, has made him the bishop of fucking gooning.
Let's see here. Let's skip ahead to the
Destiny admitting he's not actually committed to any. It's over, bro. It's over. Found something fucked from Tom's fan base.
Coke arc.
Well, we are like,
only
listen,
hope. And
period of time. You hate those motherfuckers, and we're gonna burn them to the ground.
by the way, apparently Josh Moon today on Mad at the Internet disavowed Turkey, Tom.
Woo! Well, Tom thought he knew better than Josh. Well, it turns out, Tom, you don't know better than Josh, buddy. Turns out Josh was right all along about you, Truny, Tom. Suffer, Tom.
Oh,
suffer.
Well, they're gonna do this. This will be perfect.
5 subs.
I'm looking forward to this.
Yes.
Here we go, chat. This is good. Get fired up. We need the energy to get this bitch done. Get these side skirts painted. Get these ends on, and then we're gonna fucking start coating this bitch. We're gonna get the paint figured out on it. We're gonna get something done tonight. Long Tall Sally, we're gonna have some fun tonight. Go tell Aunt Mary, bye, Uncle John. There we go. I think we're almost there. We're getting there, chat. Here we go.
Awesome job. He has cool videos. He
And
breaks
the
things down.
Fountain gifted
I
a
like 'em.
sub as well.
Baby
Let's
batter,
go!
Fountain, let's go. That's fucked name. All right.
Yeah, that's why I said the
I
Fountain,
know.
because I don't know. Like, do I ban that guy? That guy's name's a bit far. Okay, so we had the plea hearing today. So Rekieta pled guilty. I could have put in here a couple of other things, but I was having a nap basically. So I fell down on the job, but essentially I'll just explain. Rekieta signed a document meaning Rekieta is now a convicted felon. Rekieta is a convicted felon. Ladies and gentlemen, he pled guilty. He bowed down to the government. He admitted that it was all true. All of it. He is guilty. The thing is, though, some government conspiracy this was. Some fucking ploy by the government to lock him away for life or ruin his life because he got the sweetheartest of sweetheart deals that you could ever imagine.
Mm-hmm.
So all other charges were dropped. He pled guilty to a 3rd-degree possession felony.
Yikes.
Kayla's charges were dropped. April's charges were dropped. And it looks like what's going to happen is Rekieta, after a period of time, will have no criminal record at all. It will basically be as though this never happened. He'll be under government monitoring for some period of time. Now, it's not sure exactly what the details of his probation or his government monitoring will be at this point. That will be at the sentencing hearing, which is in April.
Okay.
So, ironically, he'll be sentenced in April. On April the 18th, almost 420.
Almost.
April 18th, 2025, the full sentence will come down. And then at that point, we'll see exactly what sort of conditions the judge is going to impose on him. I think the judge might request some sort of a report where, they basically evaluate Rekieta, his situation, his risk of reoffending, his overall attitude, like, is he remorseful, stuff like this, in order to give the final sentencing. But basically, as long as Rekieta doesn't fuck up, as long as he doesn't fail a drug test or commit another crime, it will be as though this never happened, which, we don't want to get rattled and be seething or whatever, but the system failed his kid.
It did.
You know what I mean? You got a 9-year-old kid testing positive for cocaine, and you just give him a straight up slap on the wrist.
Yeah.
We expected a slap on the wrist, folks. But this is a bit much. This is beyond fucking lenient. And if he wasn't who he was, coming from privilege and wealth and a trust fund and the family that he comes from, If he was one of you people out there at home, if he was a common person, a poorer guy, he would have got raped.
You'd be in jail instantly.
He would be in fucking jail, but he's old money in a small community. And so he was never going to face jail time. He was never going to face serious consequences. He was always going to skate.
If he was black,
thing is,
yikes.
the guy is clearly completely unrepentant for everything that he's done. He doesn't think even still that he did anything wrong. So he's going to repeat these behaviors. His brain is clearly not what it once was. And we'll show you guys the comeback stream of Rekieta where he's just completely diminished, disheveled, wet-brained, not quite right in the head. And eventually he's going to fuck up a drug test, or he's going to reoffend, or the other shoe's going to drop on the shit with Aaron, and the guy is going to be in serious trouble again. Maybe not. Maybe he'll turn it around and he'll actually be able to do good streams about the law,
back on
entertain
Netflix.
people, and people forgive him. Well, he'll never be back on Netflix.
I'm kidding.
He'll never
He'll
be Law Pope again, or at those same heights where he was untouchable and everybody had to kiss his ring and revere him, and nobody was allowed to make fun of him. He will be made fun of from now until the end of his online days.
Yeah.
And that's his real punishment, is to be made fun of by us and by Josh and by Sean and by Kiwi Farms and by everybody else until the fucking end of time. Because unfortunately, our justice system doesn't serve true justice. If there was true justice, Rekieta would have been whipped through the streets with a fucking whip and had cow shit thrown at his fucking head while everybody yelled shame. And he was put on a cross in the public square for 3 days where he was beaten and abused. But unfortunately, we don't live in that sort of a society.
Silver lining, Ashton. What if he feels comfortable back on the stream? In 6 months, we get the next Coke arc.
We are. Like, listen,
hope and
the
pray
good news is
come sooner.
He's probably going to be live streaming somewhat regularly again now. So we're going to get lots of seething.
Right.
We're going to get lots of coping,
I think
and
we're
crying,
actually
and him trying to change the narrative and seething at Super Chat. So the good news is we're going to get a lot more entertainment. The bad news is, him and his family are going to suffer more unless he figured it the fuck out, which doesn't look like there's any signs of that happening. But that's the situation, so far as I can understand it, when it comes to this plea deal Rekieta signed. It was far better for him than, honestly, just about anybody could have anticipated. I don't even know if he's going to get probation at all. So it's kind of wild. But the sentencing, 3 months, he's still going to have to be on his best behavior. He's still going to have to be a good boy and in deference to the government, because he's still within the jaws of the system for at least 3 more months.
Okay.
So, okay.
I'm hoping he fails. That'd be funny.
Aaron, on the other hand, is going to trial. So Steel Toe has decided not to bow down to the government. Steel Toe has decided to fight for his rights. He's saying he's innocent of the revenge porn charges and that he's going to fight this to the bitter fucking end.
Bring it up.
Means that we might get Rekieta and Kayla on the stand in the Aaron trial testifying
There we go,
against
Chad. All right.
him.
Let's get the paint swapped out. We got to start working on the
something
colors.
to look forward to. And there's
All right.
still Aaron's court case to be resolved. So
she's a whore,
that's
Your Honor.
something. She's a dirty whore. Well, the thing is, without Keanu cooperating, their star witness, I don't think the Reketas really have a fucking case.
Oh my God.
They need Keanu to be a part of it, and it doesn't look like Keanu is going to be a part of it.
You're
so
right.
Steel Toe, he's taking this to trial, and I imagine he might win. He might lose.
All right.
I mean, with the way this is going, perhaps he'll get 10 years in prison, and
grab
it'll
our
be
phone. We're gonna
ultimate
see what we can make
Baldo
a red.
victory. But honestly, I would just laugh my ass off if that happened. Like, suffer, Toe. Suffer. Okay, so that's the deal with Steel Toe. his court hearing is scheduled, or his trial is scheduled for May 13th.
Okay.
So his jury trial on the 13th and 14th of May. So this is still going like over a year after it first began. This will still be ongoing. And who the hell knows what else is still to come, but we're starting to get into the home stretch of the Rekieta arc. Okay.
I mean, it seems like it never fucking ends.
Now,
though.
on to some funny stuff. We have Rekieta in the Dabbleverse chat.
No, they never learn.
Bro, he never learns. He just keeps embarrassing himself in the Dabbleverse chat, bro.
Okay.
So here comes another one of his semantic copes, bro. Like, what is he doing? It's not naked twister. It's strip twister. And it's fucking fun. Like, retard alert. Retard. It's fun. It's strip twister data. It's the same thing, dude. I don't know what the fuck. As an expert, do you feel that SP is controlling a butt plug that penalizes Aaron when he misses the goal?
What?
And then Rekieta admits that the only thing he hacked was Aaron's Bluetooth butt plug. So new lore has dropped in the Rekieta and Aaron universe.
Jeez.
Apparently, these gentlemen had vibrating Bluetooth butt plugs that they would put up each other's asses, that their separate wives would control the vibrating butt plugs. Why Rekieta thinks it's a W to admit to owning Bluetooth wireless butt plugs that they were doing weird sex play with other men.
How does it get gayer? Gets gayer and gayer and
It's as
gayer.
gay as it gets, buddy. It's Bluetooth butt plugs, buddy.
Like,
yeah, now those are some gay ops, bro.
It's like the
all right.
Energizer Bunny, but about homosexuality.
Here we go.
It's
Chat.
about as gay as Turkey Tom. Okay, and then we got this person saying, do you still talk to April? And Rekieta says, only mundane business shit. Like if she was missing something and thought I might have it. Why he's even telling people that he still talks to people or talking about it at all is beyond me.
He's a
Like it
dumb
only
fuck.
hurts him and nobody believes you. So I'm now just going to assume that you and Ape are still fucking and doing
They
degenerate
are.
shit.
They are.
Come
on.
on.
Oh yeah, now they stop. Now they stop.
And
Sure.
now Cherokee Girl, oh, she learned back in October. I don't believe she talks to Kiki anymore. Basically, this person saying, like, is she talking to Keanu? I don't know. Any thoughts on the theory Aaron intentionally got everyone arrested to assert some form of dominance among the group? And he realized after he had gone too far, he said, no, it's not that complex and it's way more insane. So, you know, coming soon on a live stream, this is what's going to be awesome, by the way, about the Rekieta got off scot-free arc, is it's going to embolden him to do even more insane shit. So, like, coming soon, we're going to have the stream where Rekieta tells his side about how Aaron was upset about the Bluetooth butt plug.
Another
and that
5-hour
he wasn't
show of
getting,
ours?
you know, it's like a 5-hour show about Bluetooth butt plugs or whatever insane shit and who was drinking whose cum or whatever. And it's going to be Kino. It's going to be awesome.
It's so good. It's so good.
Man.
And
then I
someone
think we have
asks
one-
if she's a lesbian. If
And
April
he
is a
says
lesbian.
she's not a lesbian. And then he says there's nothing that lasts forever, which is obviously sad, apparently, that
Yeah.
he can't have this horror. By the way, one thing that was speculated by Aaron, and we took him at his word that this was the case, was that there was going to be a terms that April wouldn't be allowed around the family anymore. That's not the case. So the kids now can have 2 mummies. It's totally state sanctioned. It's totally cool. So the kids will be raised by April as well as Kayla, most likely. And that's the way the cookie crumbles,
that's
folks.
probably what Nick said to April. Listen, you need to stop posting on Twitter or anything if you want to stay talking to me. It's probably a fucking term he made to her going, listen, I can't you have you tweeting
All right,
80
chat.
times a day about how you love me.
So what's going to happen is, you know, the whole family is going to be in isolation. They're not going to leave that house. They're probably not going to be attending church or school. Ricade is going to put it all on lockdown. He's going to make it super private. April will come in through the back door. It's crazy. It's crazy, but that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a dark ending for him and his family, where God only knows what's going to happen. You know, we certainly, you know, screamed as loud as we could to help them. The farms did all that it could. Josh did all that he could. But at the end of the day, the Minnesota legal system is soft on scum. So, okay. Ricada says lots of people say he's effeminate. So he guesses they're right. Whoa,
No.
buddy.
Booty tax, bro.
Pretty
cool. Oh.
I don't get why some people who they are not intended for care so much about them.
It's funny to laugh.
Buddy,
You retard.
what do you mean they're not intended for? You showed everybody.
Yes.
You didn't have to ever take your clothes off and show us all your fruity cherry blossom tattoo, bro.
Exactly.
You know, this is some classic lol cow shit from Mercator. I don't even know why they care so much, because it's funny, bro.
All right, guys, let's see what we can do. We got to make this
thanks for the
this
entertainment.
brown, this
Jennifer.
Russ Brown.
Jennifer, my pleasure.
Try a little.
Ricada. CPS agent says, Ricada, excuse me, sir, we've had reports of starving children in your household. Can you prove they're being fed? And then CPS agent goes, put down the galaxy gas, sir, and approach the door with your hands up. And he goes, you'll never take me alive.
So I guess the whole situation is just a whole big joke. With him and his kids starving and them stinking and having to go through the trauma of drug raid on their fucking house and their parents being arrested. It's all just fun and games.
It's
La-di-da.
fucking hilarious.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, God. Okay.
Ricada says he literally thought he was going to die for months. Which,
okay.
What does he mean by that? Like of a drug overdose?
I mean, we wished.
He thought that the state was going to kill him or what?
You know?
Then he starts coping. He says he never missed a mortgage payment until after the state intervened. So he's now blaming the government for why he defaulted on his mortgage?
Even before that.
Which doesn't make any fucking sense at all.
April should speak. And then Ricada says, I would love if she started talking. For now, she seems to she seems to want to just live. Who knows what life will bring? What?
I don't know. Is this like the Mama JF? He's going to drop her off in the woods to live?
No, he's talking. He's fucking her. Clearly. He's clearly like, come on.
She's a whore.
I rarely speak with her right now. Like, shut the fuck up. Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah. And then I think there's further cope. And they say, you can have mortgage payments automatically paid. I'm forgetful too. And Ricada says, no shit, but when an auto pay fails, they cancel it. So I guess he was just broke. He was broke.
That is actually
and then he
admitting to being broke.
He's just admitting to being broke is a fucking joke, but I guess his parents or somebody bailed him out of it. So now we have the great grand return of Nick Ricada.
Oh.
And he just looks rough, folks. Honestly, he might look rougher now than he did on the stream where he was J-O-ing and fucked up. Like, he is absolutely destroyed.
He looks old. Look,
Yeah.
he aged like 10 years.
Thank you. Buckmaster says, do you still stand by what you said and think Montegraph is a pedophile? Advice of counsel says not to talk about that. But
Pause? Oh my God, I wanted to pause it before so you think.
What is he
like,
saying?
oh wow, Ricada's actually listening to his legal counsel and saying, I can't talk about my case that I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on as a vanity project that's completely backfired on me because it turns out Montegraph wasn't the pedophile in any fucking way. But you know what? Fuck my legal counsel. let me double down on the insane tape that's cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars to where I had to sell my fucking other house.
But yeah,
and this case is still ongoing.
By the way, he has a Joker painting in the back that's signed by the Joker. So
Did he sign it himself?
Someone wrote, yes.
I guess Rekieta signed his own Joker. Bro, take that down.
Did he spend like
$20,000
on that?
He probably did, man. You know, or he'd like you to think he did at least.
Yeah, I'm just going to use the whole
We
red.
talk about that, but
that
yes,
makes
my
more sense
opinion has
here.
Not changed. I have no reason to disbelieve anything.
I
said.
love, by the way, yes, the Johnny fucking Depp, like just the memory of what was.
What once was.
What
never is or will be again.
That hurts, dude.
Isn't it? Doesn't it, buddy?
He calls Montegraph a pedophile again.
That's smart. Now look at this one. So we remember back in the days, the bottle lick, and he, you know, but his oral fixation hasn't gone away. He's got to lick something, and he no longer has Aaron Shaft. So let's take a look.
Jesus
These
Christ,
are-
PPP.
Like a caffeine drink, I guess. Antioxidant sparkling water. They taste good. I don't have any soda in my house.
He
Bro, this is a broken man.
Look at this.
There's
Look at
nothing
that.
left of him.
That is, he looks 50 there. It's like an aging filter.
My house.
Look at the bags under his eyes, man.
No!
Look at him. He's licking his hand.
Yeah.
He's licking his
That's a
hand
fucking
like an
psychological
animal.
compulsion.
It's sad. Pathetic.
Brutal.
Okay.
Oh, nobody.
All right, we need to make some
Oh my God,
stencils.
look at his hand. It looks like it's AI. Does it look like it was AI hand?
It kind of does.
Like it
man.
looks
It
fake.
kind
It
of does.
looks like the pinky looks like it's in the wrong spot.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God. Is that hand real? Look at the wrist.
Somehow it is.
The wrist is like a butt. Look, it's got
They're
like an
saying it's
ass.
leprosy.
Yo, dude. He's
He's like a ghoul. He really is, man. It's atrophied.
Well, look at this expression he makes, by the way.
It's like frame by frame by frame.
His
Every-
misery.
It's awful. It's awful, Rekieta.
That's schnoz, bro. Oh my God.
Bro.
Himalayas. Like, oh. This is a sad.
He's a sad clown.
Oh,
He's not a happy clown.
I like how every
All right.
clip, by the way, is 10 seconds, 15.
Bro,
Like,
this was the worst stream ever. I'm not gonna lie.
I
We
watched
tried
an
to
hour.
snipe it. We tried to snipe it Wednesday night, and those of you who were there know, man, was it ever boring, and slow,
Unwatchable.
and just rambling, and
We just ended
frequently
the show
pausing,
immediately.
constantly losing his train of thought and just spewing nonsense.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Yeah, you know.
Where did I put my?
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Lost Planning, the interwebs.
Oh!
He's not authorized.
I am your host, Nick Rekieta of Rekieta Law, a
Whoa.
small law firm in central Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm sorry, folks. I can't move
Not
my,
authorized
I can't
to
move my
practice
screen,
law.
unfortunately, but I can zoom in.
He is not a lawyer
Brutal.
currently. There's no law firm. It's all a fraud. Look at him.
By the way, him saying lost playing the internet, it's like, what are you just like? We're in
Let
like
it
a
go.
year court case.
Let
like,
it go. It's over, Rekieta. Just let it go. You know what I mean? Just let
Oh.
it go. I don't know what y'all talking about. Nick looks great. Look at him. Look at him, man.
That makes me tired.
Oh, yeah.
That makes me
This
I feel
is,
like I
again,
almost
the type
yawned.
of... This is the type of tired that sleep will never, ever, ever fix, dude.
I swear I almost yawned there.
They're saying he has 4 eyelids. He does have 4 eyelids, bro. What the fuck?
Oh my god, he has like the butt
Look
eyes.
at this. This is crazy.
Oh.
Holy,
Wait, he does.
buddy.
There's a double eyelid.
Double eyelid all the way across the sky.
Yeah. On coke.
He's on coke, bro. Oh my god.
What
Here he was putting on his law pope outfit. He just is cooked, dude. Isn't he just cooked?
It's like the worst.
He's cooked.
He's like done. He's literally fucking done.
Regatta, no! Regatta, no!
It
He
should be
looks
a
like
chef hat.
he has a dunce cap on, you know. He's in the corner. Fuck. Yeah, what is wrong with his hands? They're like these gnarled skeletal.
Yeah, that's AI
hands.
hand,
Let's
man.
look like 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like there's 6 fingers. Is this even real?
Was this
Somehow it is.
like honestly, man? That's wild. If you thought that was AI, I'd believe you because the hand looks. Have you seen
He's
a hand
done.
that looks like this?
Well, maybe Fuentes if
Yeah,
he
I
was
was
older.
gonna say the Fuentes.
All right, chat. Hold on here. We're
All right,
working
that
on
was
this.
that was the return.
That was the return of Nick Rekieta.
Oh my god! All right,
It's not going so good. All right, now we enter the Gooner Gate General
that's it?
Battle.
Hit like if you're watching.
That's
on
it?
the channel.
Hit like on YouTube because we're going into Gooner Gate. So
Going in
remember,
raw.
everybody, Melanie Mac had an issue with this Korean video game allowing you to do emotes where the woman would jiggle her bum.
What was
So
it called?
she said, I forget.
Korean game number
it was this
17.
Korean game. It's like there are a million
Not
other
Stellar
games
Blade.
just like this.
First Descendant. First
Well,
Descendant.
First Descendant. Let's remember she was okay with Stellar Blade and the
Mhm.
gratuitous sexual content of that. She was okay with Lollipop Chainsaw
Mhm.
and being able to go up an 18-year-old girl's skirt to get an achievement. She was okay with Lara Croft showing skin, and she was okay actually in the same video where she was crying about gooning, having half-naked Lara Croft in the background while she was dressed as an alt-girl hooker herself.
Whoa.
But she's decided to make a big deal and say gamers are perverts. We need to censor games for Jesus Christ because he wouldn't have us be tempted by pixels on a fucking screen.
Come on.
Meanwhile, there's OnlyFans where girls are having sex with 100 guys up the back door, 1,000 men in a single fucking day. There's porn sites fully fucking legal, the most degenerate fucking filth going on in society. You could tackle those issues and probably win. But oh no, what we have to battle apparently in the culture war is some Korean video game where an ass jiggles. And it's obvious that this is infiltration from the left wing, that
Mhm.
Melanie Mac is a shill, an agent provocateur that's come in to deliver bad garbage takes like this so that the right loses to the left.
Yeah.
At least that's what I and a lot of other people think is going on here.
Mhm.
And rather than just allow Melanie Mac to be torched for her stupid fucking
Hold on here. Let me see
hypocritical
if I can
takes
find this.
that are dumb as fuck and are never going to
Oh.
work out anyway, that are just non-starters and losers.
Hold on, chat. Let's see if I
Instead
can
of
find a
allowing her to
stencil.
take that L and fucking change her opinion or keep going, the white knight forces have assembled to tell us what we're allowed to jerk off to or not, or what we as adults are allowed to see or not in our entertainment. So we have Razor Fist, Quartering, John Delarose, the high priests of Goonergate, the Goonergate generals, coming down on Smash JT and coming down on the masses of gamers who don't want their entertainment to be micromanaged by ideological control freaks and moral Puritans. And that's really what this was about in the first place.
Yeah.
They don't want moral Puritanism from the left, and they don't want it from the Bible either. But oh no, because of Melanie Mac, this 40-year-old walled empty ag carton fucking hag, all these guys have to pull up and tell us how it's gonna be and what's gonna happen, and it's fucking bullshit. So we're gonna go into the Goonergate Twitter wars. This is by no means an exhaustive accounting because there's so much spurging and so much spiraling that you will never, ever, ever get to the end of this fucking shit.
By the way, I'll say this about Smash JT. I respect him for calling out all these fucking guys. And by the way, John Della Rose, right? Tried like DMing him and like ironing it out and going, we talked on DMs, we're fine now. Smash JT pulls out his phone and busts out a video saying, you're a furry degenerate. I don't want anything to do with you. And we did not iron it out. You tried DMing me. I don't forgive you, and we're not friends. He just posted it. I'm like, Smash JT running it up like big
So
dog.
I think we're going to start off here with Smash JT, if I'm not wrong, in this folder.
Base.
So Smash JT says, please, Melanie, I beg you to listen. And he posts a video here just exposing Melanie Mack's hypocrisy, clear and plain as day.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, Melanie Mack has no clear, cohesive, political, or religious worldview. She is just doing and regurgitating opinions of whatever she thinks people want to hear. And for whatever reason, I don't know if this is astroturf by leftists or woke infiltrators. I don't know if this is just her own stupid opinion of what she wants, what she thinks people want to hear, and she thinks her audience are all religious, right, or whatever. But it's obvious based on this video alone that these are not her true convictions. She has no core convictions. She has no core morals. She's just a pick-me that's regurgitating opinions. And as Smash JT said, she is the female Review Tech USA. And that's why Review Tech hates her so much.
No.
He sees everything that's wrong with himself
chat.
in her.
Base.
And I realize that now. But let's go to this video, and we'll see that Melanie Mack is just as big
There we go, chat. I think we got some
or
stencils
supporter
here to
of
work
Gooner
with.
content as
I don't know if these are
anybody
too
that
big
she's
for what we're
criticizing.
dealing with here,
All
but let me
right.
see.
And I have the same stance on queers as I do these gooners. Is this anything pornographic? I would
Look
say
at
no.
she's defending that. She says, does anything look pornographic there?
Buddy.
She says no.
Pornographic. I would say no. Yes, what you're doing.
What? Wait, what?
Yes. Yes.
What are we doing here?
But apparently this other Korean game has gone way too far when it's the exact same thing. And what I've seen of
I would
it
say
is
it's
less
less.
revealing. It's
Less.
less.
Yeah.
But she's defending that stuff. And then she's talking about perversion and gooning and modesty and Christian values with 7 chokers on. Tattoos head to fucking toe. Fuck. Come on.
Is shameful. Yes, I think this stuff is
Too
shameful,
big.
and I don't want it in my entertainment.
Wait,
because
we use
it's
a ruler.
shameful.
Too bad.
It's a
Well,
pattern. I
I'm
don't need a
with
ruler.
you.
I
It's
don't
not
get it.
just
What do you mean?
your
I need a ruler?
entertainment.
Your
Now, is it?
entertainment, you whore. You fucking
I want to play
dumb
Bayonetta. Okay, make
It's
these
like-
But
smaller.
she comes in and she's gonna tell
All
everybody
right.
else in the hobby how it's gonna be.
This
And this
bitch
is
like
was
this
sucking
big,
off
probably.
every
All right.
leftist from left to right. Pardon the pun.
Yes.
Fucking over and over worked with Jeff Healy, basically the soulless shell of a man. And you're gonna come into our fucking shit pretending to be conservative.
But
Fuck off.
this is what happens with these hobbies. And I'm not against women coming into male spaces.
Oh,
It-
I
it-
am now.
But you know what? This tends to happen, doesn't it? A woman comes into a male space, all of the men start thirsting after her, orbiting around her,
Mhm.
and then she starts transforming that
All right.
space
You know, I'm gonna see
into
if I
what
can
she
find a fucking
wants it to be.
stencil.
And all of the white knight simps, quartering, razor fist, sticks, hex, and hammer, they're all going along with it now. And a lot of simps on Twitter we see are defending her in these insane opinions that they would never normally agree with. But because it's some e-girl and they're so thirsty and fucking desperate, even though she's flat, they go along with this lunatic shit. But we can see here there's no internal consistency to anything she's saying. Just a couple months ago, this isn't before she was born again. and Jesus forgave all of her slatternly slut behavior, like her OnlyFans whore friends, who she says that we all have to forget and forgive and allow them to keep the money from their degeneracy, okay? This is literally 2 months ago. She was still in the midst of her Bible-thumping bullshit, but she wanted to appeal to gooners. She wanted to appeal to these people and get their views and their money by regurgitating their opinions back at them. There's no consistency here whatsoever.
Trojan horse.
Hold on, chat.
Yeah,
Payment
it is.
and quartering should be a shame.
Okay.
That he does this fucking show, 8 videos a fucking day of the most milquetoast, boring, anti-woke slop. Not even passionate about it anymore, by the way.
Exactly,
It's just
repair
paid
bot.
by fucking numbers. And he fucking does this whole thing on the why woke people got to stop fucking changing movies and games. But then he defends this.
She became Christian 5 minutes ago only because her ex-husband got caught on Grindr. That's what this is about.
I mean,
it's hurting society. I mean, dude, have these people played Final Fantasy? The people complaining, have they played Final Fantasy at all? It's disgusting, and it's
okay. Wait, what?
Yeah,
get the fuck out of here, bitch. And by the way, it would be a little bit kind of different if she made a 1-hour video apologizing, showing clips of her in the past, going, I was wrong about Stellar Blade. You know, I've opened my mind. It was like, hush, silent, shh, nothing. The videos are still up on her channel, by the way.
As we're going to see, right? It's these guys who are now telling us they're the real Christians. They're the real right wing. But every single one of them is like alternative, goth, pagan, metalhead, like the exact opposite of what you would think a Christian is. And the only reason they claim to be a Christian now is because they think it's an easier path to getting money. It's obvious. And we all know that's the case. No, anybody that really genuinely believes that Razor Fist or Styx Hexenhammer or Melanie Mac are really born again and they're really serious and convicted about the faith, like, I have oceanfront property in Arizona to sell you.
Okay.
I have it. I have oceanfront in Kansas as well.
May I ask you this? Don't people who are religious and Christians and whatever other religion that they are, right? You're human too. You're not like jacking off to Laura Croft. You're fucking appreciating the female form, just like females who like males or gay dudes appreciate a strong guy. You don't want no fuck. You know what I mean? It's just like, shut the fuck up. And also, even if you aren't religious or whatever, it's like, shut up. I don't know what to even say about this dumb fucking whore. This dumb bitch.
Well, let's just get through this.
Yeah.
We got a lot to go through.
I'm gonna seethe here.
perverted. No, I don't want it.
I don't want
But she wanted that. But that's not perverted, right, Razor Fist? That's not perverted sticks or quartering, because if that other game has to go, then this game has to go. And who is going to draw the line on what's considered perverted and what's not?
Exactly.
And this is how we end up with all sorts of walls and censorship put up in all sorts of places that were never intended. And you are going to be the moral arbiter, Jeremy? Or is it going to be Danny Boy, who jerked off on camera and groomed a 15-year-old? Or is it going to be John Della Rose with his fucking Pokemon porn? Or is it going to be this stupid airbrain bitch? Who is it going to be that's going to tell adults what they can and can't see, what they can and can't jerk off to?
By the way,
because this isn't freedom what you're advocating for. You might try and cloak yourselves in libertarianism and freedom and all of this shit, but ultimately what you're doing is cloaking your authoritarian censorship in the robe of Jesus Christ. You are wolves in sheep's clothing. And the only reason that you put on this Jesus attire, you don't even want the censorship. You just want to milk Christians of their money. You think that they're easy, gullible fucking marks and that they'll watch and give you money if you parrot their opinions back. But Christians aren't that fucking stupid. Well, some of them are. And that's why you're having some success. But that's because that they're good, decent, honest people that take people at their fucking word, and they're just never defensive enough. And that's why Christ warned us about wolves in sheep's clothing, because you come to us with the Bible, but all it is a disguise to enrich and empower yourselves so that you can be the authoritarian.
There you go, Maddie. How's that for
Duke,
scale?
So that you can be the arbiters of what's right and what's wrong. And we're tired of that shit.
Yeah,
that's
People
what we're
are
doing for
tired of
scale.
it.
And yeah, and by the way, this is my hobby as well, and as many people's hobbies as well. And we don't like censorship in games, whether it be sexual violence or drug use, whatever the fuck, right? It's art. It's supposed to be like, you know, there are people in life who have sex and who are naked or look sexy or whatever. Now it's what, ban it? Okay, make it fucking all fucking burkas then. Every bitch in the game has to wear a burqa.
And I know we're ranting and raving and we have to get through this.
Yeah,
but what's sad about all of this is Razor Fist, Danny Boy, Styx Hexenhammer. These guys grew up hating the church, hating Christianity, hating morals, hating all of that shit, hating those old-fashioned stuffy ideas of censorship and control and religious dogma. And as they've grown up to become men, they have now become everything that they ever hated.
Yeah.
Everything that they ever resented, everything that they ever looked down upon as uncool, old, control freak scumbag. They have become that. And for what? For money. The 15-year-old version of Danny Boy, the 15-year-old version of Styx Hexenhammer, look at the pathetic old scumbag grifters that they've become, and they fucking spit on them because they sold their fucking souls to the quartering. They sold their fucking souls to the grift, and it's fucking shameful. And they know I'm fucking right. They know I'm right. They know that they don't give a shit about Jesus. They know that this is all just a fucking grift, and it's all going to be laid bare tonight. And it didn't have to be this way. We didn't have to come after your grifts. Like, we didn't have to expose you. But you chose white knighting for this smelly, fucking, dirty, old, empty egg carton.
And every
over
reply,
what's true and what's right.
It's video after video. It's replies. John Della Rose is literally in everyone's replies. Everyone's replies. And, you know, I never even had a problem with John Della Rose. Me and him were pretty cool. But I'm like watching him and I'm just like cringing at every response. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, he's like,
I mean, listen, I'll say this, chat. You tell me when I'm telling lies tonight, because I'm telling the fucking truth, and everybody knows I'm telling the truth. It's just that people are afraid to speak the truth because quartering will blacklist them from opportunities. Well, I know quartering would never give us a fucking nickel or a dime, no matter what. Nor would we ever want quarter pounders, filthy fucking blood money. So fuck him. By the way, we got actual F-Slur for 10 subs.
Let's fucking go, guys. Ash, we are 27 away from extended show.
Let's hit
Why
it
the
right
fuck aren't
now.
we hitting it now?
Let's get that goal.
Let's go.
Guys, this especially like
it's a stellar blade.
Like, I'm sorry, but the tits are still jiggling. You know what I mean?
Buddy, but like, why can't we have this? Why can't
Well,
I jack it to a game, huh? You
They're
tell me.
telling us we can't.
You tell me. Oh, because the Bible.
There you go. How's
Well,
that for? We
people
got
jack
a
off
little
to
more.
porn or other shit all the time. How about that? How
I
about
don't
we're
know
adults?
how about we solve those problems though first. How
You know?
about we solve the
That's
real
what we
life
got a little smaller on
exploitation
there.
of women? How about we worry about sex trafficking and child sex exploitation
Exactly.
and bust up that bullshit and destroy that from the, because I'm telling you right now, this is not what Jesus is most concerned about happening on this earth. Jesus is more concerned about the little children that are being abused, that are being trafficked and raped by disgusting fucking scumbags. Jesus is more worried about the youth being corrupted by OnlyFans and by dirty fucking porn stars than he is by some pixels on the screen. If that's the argument that we're going to make, let's not put the cart before the horse. Let's handle the big issues first. And then maybe we'll worry about this.
Why don't we
But this
ban
is-
every 80s action movie, every horror movie that has nudity in it? Let's ban every comedy that had nudity in it. Let's ban nudity on Netflix or on any channel.
There are sex toys right now in Walmart and Target that any kid could see. You understand that? They put sex toys openly in the pharmacy section of supermarkets. But this is what we're concerned about? Okay.
I mean, Final Fantasy, we've seen outfits like this and even more revealing. It's art.
Oh, that's art. But the other game isn't.
But it's all the same shit. It's the same shit.
Do I think that people participating in these activities are losers? Yes.
I think you're a loser for censoring shit, you dumb bitch. It's the fucking, I swear, dude, it's like tale as old as time. The leftist joins the right, and then 6 months later blossoms out their leftist propaganda from within, and it fucking infects everything. And like you said, because she's a female, it's actually working because you have gooners or like men who want to goon for her, fucking spreading it.
And Smash JT put this out, and this is a very reasonable point to make. It perfectly contrasts her hypocrisy and why she's not consistent. There's no internal consistency here. There's no core values here. It's all just nonsense. Well, that can't be allowed. Apparently, Smash JT isn't allowed to have his criticism. He's not allowed to disagree because Quartering and Razor Fist and Sticks are going to come in and dogpile him while accusing Smash JT of dogpiling. It's funny how that fucking works, right?
So where did this happen? Was it like a live?
Oh, this happened all on Twitter.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, cool.
It's not even pornographic at all. I don't see the problem. But you know what? It doesn't mean you have to always be a loser.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Everyone who likes attractive females is a loser. Yeah, you stupid fucking bitch.
So here comes Melanie Mack. The projection here is unreal. Because I didn't watch Smash JT's video. Just know what little I've seen from him has been in bad faith.
Oh my God.
And he is grifting big time on this.
What do you
hope the money is worth it? I'd rather keep my integrity.
I'm gonna snap.
Isn't that rich, folks? Isn't that rich, folks?
Grifting.
Wow.
He talks about anti-woke stuff just like your boss Quartering, you fucking bitch.
I'm pretty sure his anti-SJW bona fides are unimpeachable. He just sees a bad faith actor infiltrating the movement that's retarded and is posting up bad takes that's being protected by her boss that clearly wants to extract sexual favors from her based on the way he openly flirts with her on the air constantly.
By the way,
let's be real about what this is.
I didn't watch the video. He's a grip. It's 53 seconds. How about you watch it or don't say anything at all?
I didn't watch it. Okay. How about you watch it and be informed about the situation? But they have to be above it all, right? We're holier and higher than thou.
Yeah.
Yes.
Buddy, and by the way, it's like, I'm above Smash JT. Well, guess what? He's fucking.
By the way, exactly, it's chicken show. Not watching the video and criticizing it anyway is the very definition of bad faith.
Yes.
It's literally you're acting in bad faith and you are the grifter. It's all projection. Okay, next slide. Because we got a lot. We got a lot.
Actually blown away, Ash. I did not see this tweet. Holy fucking shit. Nice.
Smash here comes Smash JT. He destroys.
Everyone follow him, by the way.
Admits to not watching me, forms opinion against me. What even is this? Make an actual argument. Show proof. Bring receipts to back your reasoning. Throwing Bibles at people doesn't work. It's weak as fuck and honestly embarrassing. So what this is, right? She knows that she doesn't have to make arguments or show proof or bring receipts or reason or do anything because Razor Fist, Quartering, and Sticks Hexenhammer, all the lads on the payroll, all the simps are going to do it for her. So she never has to ever think about anything she says or does because she's protected. And if anyone criticizes her, that whole crew blacklists them and all of their friends get the call to blacklist them as well. And this is exactly the same sort of cabal of silent shit that Destiny is doing now, that Sargon did back in the day with his capos, that Ralph did back in the day to me. Okay, it's the exact same shit. Then he goes, you scold your audience calling them losers, perverts, and demonic for daring to not ideologically align with your soup of the day.
Wow.
Because that's all it is. It's the soup of the day.
Nice.
There's no ideological
Soup du jour.
consistency. There's no theological reasoning behind any of this other than it's perverted. I don't like it. But then you like other perverted shit. So it's straight up soup of the day. He goes, it's intellectually insulting and verbally abusive, which it is. It's insulting to everybody's intelligence. It's fucked up. It's not anyone's responsibility to believe what you do. You're going to have a bad time continuing down this road. How about you convince people? How about you convict souls with reasoning and argumentation? You're not going to win people. You can't look at those titties. You can't look at that ass. That's not how you win over somebody to the face.
Bad faith.
Yeah, bad faith and a loser and a grifter and all of this stuff. How you actually win people to your position is by going out into your local community, making change where you are, making friends where you are, inviting them to church service, building a community, inspiring a genuine faith in them, and then they'll never goon again, or they'll try not to. That's how you stop people gooning. You don't do it by making shrill, annoying, retarded videos online that are lame and hypocritical. But here she is. Here he is. When you shift gears again, no one's going to care. At this point, you're just the female version of RT. Oh, hallelujah! Hallelujah and amen, brother Jake. He says, hate me all you want. I'm just saying what everyone's thinking. Believe it or not, I'm trying to help you understand and hopefully be better than whatever the fuck this approach you're taking is.
Oh, damn, Smash. He's fucking arting her.
Now here quartering comes on his white fucking horse.
Shut the fuck up.
Here he comes. This dude has been crying about Melanie Mack on the notice. How whenever quartering is talking about woke people or politics, it's always criticism, right?
Yes.
It's honest, good faith criticism. It's not crying. But when Smash JT criticizes Melanie Mack, he frames it as crying. He says it's honestly really pathetic. Play your titty games all you want, but stop moralizing. Stop moralizing! Coming from the Christians. Coming from the Bible thumpers telling him to stop moralizing.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Come the fuck on. Are you blind, sir?
Quartering,
sir.
You.
Sir,
ordering.
You're talking about censoring video games because you don't like the idea that somebody got hard looking at tits or ass. He goes, acting like you're defending the honor of her scorned fans. You're defending the honor of Milady. You're defending the honor of Milady there, quartering. Come on. Holy shit.
Melanie
and then
Mack,
Melanie Mack, he has a problem with Christians. Where did he say that? And openly declared a culture war against us. That's what you've done.
What?
Not him. This is much deeper than me not liking characters twerking in thongs. Even though
the video was showing that against
exactly
proving that was bullshit and hypocritical.
Exactly. So, and that's why she didn't see Smash JT's video. So she doesn't even know how hypocritical.
I hate this. His demons are mad, and he needs to find Jesus. Okay,
like trying to say that somebody is demonically possessed because they don't agree with your gaming takes is insane. And by the way, there are Christians who believe that they would never watch that material. They would never look at that gooner shit because it's tempting lust. But they believe it should be legal anyway. Do you know why? Because Jesus said, my kingdom is not of this world. You will never, ever, ever have a perfect utopian Christian kingdom. And many of the so-called Christian kingdoms that we've had on this earth were subverted by dark and corrupt earthly forces that committed some of the greatest acts of atrocity in human history. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. It's always paved by moral busybodies such as yourselves that want to regulate everybody according to your standard. But let me tell you something. There are oftentimes a lot of unintended consequences that you don't foresee coming when you merge the church and the state together. That's why the founders didn't merge church and state. But of course, we're going to get into a big argument about that. At the end of the day, there was a Christian culture and a Christian moral framework to that society that existed outside of the parameter of the state that held it in balance. And that's the ideal we should be striving for. A strong...
All right, chat. I'm done. I'm out of gas. So I was cheating off this. This is off the one of the Army field manuals, trying to lay out the paint pattern for the M1. So those are going to be my stencils. They look pretty good in comparison to the size and shape of, the tank as it's laid out. Like some of these are pretty good. I think that'll work as size and shape on it. I don't know. If it's too big or too fucking small at this point, I don't fucking know anymore. I'm trying, so we're just going to fucking deal with it. So, oh well. Anyways, guys, I'm out. I am tired. We're going to call it a day here. So. So with that said, guys, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Yeah, we'll be hanging out again tomorrow night. So we'll see. Maybe we'll have some paint on this by tomorrow. We'll see what it looks like, chat. In the meantime, guys, you guys take care and have a nice night. Good night, everybody. What's wrong with the mic? You're saying fix it. What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? So, I don't know what's wrong with it. Is it better now? Thank you, SU34 fullback. The best of the fullbacks. So, good night, chat.
Weapons, blacksmithing, and models of planes, esoteric works, and even some trains. Much merriment had while drinking White Claws, tips on hunting, and even talking the law. Whatever you do, just don't talk to cops, even when they nab you on illegal stops. Just 'cause you did it doesn't mean you're guilty, but please talk to a local attorney. Was that the